everybody! Have you heard about the Drunken Peasants Patreon? It helps support the show while getting you some cool perks. Check it out! For $1 per month, you get to use our exclusive fan chat that appears at the bottom of the screen on every episode. For $5 per month, you get 2 new private shows, including Actual Mania, as well as our back catalog of private shows, plus all lower tier perks. For $10 per month, you get all of our monthly video content. This includes multiple post shows, our monthly reviews, our back catalog of all that content, plus all lower tier perks. For $15 per month, your name will appear in the ending credits of each DP episode, plus all lower tier perks. For $25 per month, you get to take part in our monthly booking committee hangout to help us book our Patreon content for that month, plus all lower tier perks. For $33 per month, you get an exclusive piece of DP merch each month, plus all lower tier perks. For $50 per month, you appear in the opening credits for each DP episode, plus all lower tier perks. For $100 per month, you get to join us as a guest on an episode of the Drunken Peasants podcast. Plus, you guessed it, all lower tier perks. Visit patreon.com/DP now to become a patron of the Drunken Peasants podcast.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants podcast. This is episode 1277.
Do it live!
Back again for another week of madness. All right, we've got Scott joining us again. Welcome back, Scott. How's it going?
Not too bad.
It's good to hear. It's good to hear.
Monday. I hate Mondays, Garfield style.
Yeah, you know, Mondays are bad enough, but I had to wake up a little earlier than usual today, and I had to go to the
2 p.m.
I know. No, I wake up way earlier than that. And I had to go to the doctor's office. I got 2 vaccines. I got a COVID vaccine.
Sounds like too many to me.
Well, I'll tell you. I got one in. I got flu in one arm, and I got COVID in the other arm. But when I got the flu one, I felt like it gave me autism instantly. But then when I got the COVID one, it turned me into like a superhero. Like it made me like a genius and super smart and everything.
It made you limitless. You can use 100% of your brain now.
Yeah, but then I had to go get a blood test, and then when the blood came out of me, I lost it all, and now I'm just back to the way I was before.
Shit. So you're a net even at the end of the day?
Yes. Yeah, it evened me out. I think it would have held. I think the mixture of the two basically made me a mutant. I think that's what they call it, a mutant.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was super autism, which is basically like a mutant.
Yeah, that is a power. Super autism is a power.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. There's no myocarditis. I don't know what they're talking about in the chat. No, just like the Grinch, my heart actually grew that day. And
yeah, your heart is medically large.
Yes. But in a good way, okay?
Yeah. Oh, in a good way. Yes.
I did a comparison for the people on Twitter because Sturgis still calls me fat all the time. But here's a picture of Sturgis. And here's a picture of me from earlier today.
I see. Yeah, you have been fat in your life. You are probably currently in the best shape I've ever seen you. But honestly, like you've lost a good chunk of weight.
I appreciate that. I will say still though, even before I lost it, Sturgis was fatter than me. Like,
oh no, at your fattest, I think you're skinnier than Sturgis.
Yeah. Fuck this. Like, Sturgis, you got to come up with a new insult. Like, call me balding or something. At least call me something that's real. Seriously.
Can someone remind me of what the way Sturgis talks is called? There was a technical term for it.
For like the impediment?
Yeah, well, it's not exactly an impediment, but it's like a speech, not affect, because that's done on purpose.
Is it called retard speak by any chance?
Well, here's the thing. There is a technical word. All I can remember is almost retarded, and I know that's not the technical term for it. There's a real thing for it, and I've forgotten what it is. So if someone can remind me, fantastic. But otherwise, I'm pretty sure I could just Google talks like Sturgis or Chris Chan, and the thing would come up. But if someone wants to do that for me, fantastic.
It's like Elmer Fudd speak, basically.
Yeah, no, there is an Elmer Fuddness to it. There is.
Yeah.
Is that a great guess?
Yay! Yeah, by the way, a new week, new goal. If you want to help us out, it's right there at the top of the chat. Hit us up with some cool messages throughout the stream. Like the stream. Do all the cool YouTube-y shit that we ask all of you to do.
But don't do the thing where you do like a big donation of a certain number and get like I don't know 37 straight minutes of he.
There's variety to the he's now.
I will just lose it.
oh yeah. Someone drop a 102 for that good 2-minute he marathon. That's what we need to see.
That might be the end of my night.
All right, so we're gonna check out the world of Brett Keane, the Manatee. Have you seen a lot of him? I can't remember how much.
I've seen my share of Mr. Keane on this show. I will say, content wise, you must have done a show Thursday last week.
I think so. Every now and then we'll go back to him. He's old school.
Yeah, but different content. Like on your show Thursday last week, Drew and I were recording a podcast that day, but ever since Drew has been on Drunken Peasants, even though I don't think he like signed up for anything, like YouTube has decided to send him every Drunken Peasants thing ever. And you were doing a show, and you were doing Gavin Newsom, Ron DeSantis stuff.
Yeah.
And we had like throughout the day been seeing these little clips of Newsom just fucking bodying DeSantis. And we're like, fuck, I really want to be on that show, but we got to do our own stupid show.
Damn it. Yeah, that was great.
It was amazing. And that by the way, I don't know how it took like decades and decades, if not generations, for Democrats to figure it out. But all you need to do, like, because you have, Democrats are stupid. They're just the less stupid one.
Yeah.
You have the high ground, and all you need to do is be as mean to the Republicans as they are to you, and you'll win. Because it's easier to be mean to them. And Newsom was just like bebopping and scatting all over. It was awesome. And the only other time I've seen that done is when Beto O'Rourke called that guy a motherfucker. That was cool too.
Yeah.
But like, guys, stop being just stop being pussies, and you'll win everything forever. And or just I don't know, get rid of the Electoral College and you'll win everything.
Get
forever.
rid of the two-party system.
You have the numbers. Just stop getting bullied, you fucking pussies.
I wanted to see a Jesse Ventura Trump presidential debate. Like, you could have Biden there. God. He'll just those two go at it because neither of them will back down.
I would like Ventura debating by proxy for Biden against Trump.
I mean, I would actually in it sucks because of the way our government is structured. It would be really difficult for a third party to win a presidential election. Yeah. They can win the smaller ones, but not presidential. It's very unlikely. But I would vote for him. He at this point, he's probably the only third party candidate I would vote for if he got the nomination, unless it was someone else like a Bernie Sanders and he decided to run third party.
Yeah. How about Taylor Swift?
She could win.
She could win.
If someone's willing to pay thousands of dollars to see her perform live, they're willing to go vote for her for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Taylor Swift or The Rock could win right now.
Like, what percentage of her fan base is of voting age, though? Is it like 50? 2%? It's 2%. All under 18?
Yeah. Yeah, Ben, believe me, I've done extensive research
because she's been around a long time. So
yeah, but no matter how long it's like she's Matthew McConaughey, and her audience is high schoolers, and she keeps getting older, and they keep staying the same age.
All right, we're gonna check out the world of the manatee. Here it is.
Wow.
Turn on the goddamn internet.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. TP,
Are
are they
you
going to touch me?
Oh, no.
So, Cheech in the chat says, is she 35? All that matters is that you're 35 by inauguration day, and yes, she would be, because it's like early January of 2025 would be the inauguration.
So we can do a Taylor Swift AOC ticket.
Yeah, they would both be...
They're running for the barely legal party, but barely legal to be president, not barely legal to have sexual vaginal penetration with.
Oh, all right. So here's Brett Keane using "It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia" to disprove the theory of evolution.
Oh, I know the episode, and it's very funny that he's using it in a serious way.
I know. Oh yeah, I have to skip his musical intro here. Da, 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 da. Look at this. Look at this. His intro, where political incorrectness meets Christian apologetics.
What?
And then it shows this dude. Oh my God. All right. Oh, this is their...
Let's get into something.
This is his podcast co-host these days, TTOR. I don't know much about him.
I was going to say, this doesn't look a lot like Brett Keane from my memory.
No. He has way more teeth. He's sitting up and not laying on a bed.
I was going to say, he's not on his tummy. That's how I knew.
You know what, though? They could very well be the same age. It's just Brett looks like he's 85 years old.
Brett has lived hard.
Yes.
Brett has lived more than is on paper number of years.
He's not older than like 46. Brett is like about
That's
40.
insane.
Yes.
That's fucking insane, actually.
I could have went to high school with Brett. Like,
oh my God.
Like he would have been a senior and I would have been a freshman.
A little more real. Something I came across this week, thanks to my brother-in-law, that was so hilarious.
I'm going to guess your brother-in-law is your sister's husband and not your wife's brother, because there's no way you have a wife.
I thought, wow, I actually have to make a video responding to this. This is a clip from the show It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It is a clip.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder, because I didn't pre-screen this and I assumed it was the Manatee. Maybe it's just all this guy and he's just Gord TV radio now.
Where
in which case I will change the thumbnail and the title.
Mac, one of the guys in the group, decides to give a brief presentation explaining why he believes that evolution is a lie. And this is one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time. But the arguments he makes in this short clip are actually
so
valid.
Is Brett now because Brett used to like get himself into a debate and then just bring a bunch of people with him to do all the talking for him. So is it now now Brett uses his channel?
Now he has a proxy.
Yeah, he just has a guy like, go ahead and do a video. You fucking lazy bum.
So what we're gonna do is
he gave him the keys to the kingdom.
This whole clip in its entirety, and then after we do that, we're going to break it down.
Is Brett there, or are you there by yourself?
Because I have some input onto the points.
Him and Brett's spirit.
So let's start from the beginning. Make sure we're
on. So he's coming at this from a Christian standpoint.
Oh yeah, I think so.
But okay, so So where political incorrectness meets Christian apologetics?
Yes.
Christian apologetics.
Gourd TV radio.
But it like apologetics sounds derogatory to Christians. Unless there's a second definition of apologetics that I don't know. But that makes no sense to me. If I advertise Christian apologetics on a podcast, to me that would mean making fun of Christians.
Someone asked if this is McLovin.
Go.
Could be. It's all been downhill since Superbad.
Now this is all about making myself credible in your eyes again, and I'm going to do that by admitting that evolution is a lie!
God damn you, Mac!
Yes, please do, Mac. Now, as you can see,
Okay, so
this is the evolution meter, and I've put God, the creator of everything, on the right side, and evolution on the left. I've went ahead and put you guys all on the fence, because of course you're going to hear out my
okay, so do you remember the argument he makes here by any chance?
The argument he made, the basic argument is that people discount the Bible because it's just written by a bunch of dudes and you're just believing it because you believe it. And he said the same thing about science textbooks, basically. That's kind of the argument.
All right. Because I don't know if I want to play too much of this.
Play 5 straight minutes of Always Sunny.
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
worse ways to spend your time. Like I like Always Sunny. Oh, I do like that he called Galileo a bitch.
Wow, he watched like the whole thing.
stupid science
Yeah.
bitch. That's good. Oh my god.
Oh, I laughed so hard the first time I saw that this
Why didn't you not laugh at all this time then?
week after my brother-in-law sent me a shorter version of it. I was just like, oh, I can't believe Hollywood actually put this out there for the world to see. And the part that makes it especially hilarious is that the two main arguments that Mac made are actually valid arguments, even though they were
No, they're
presented
not. That's why Mac made them.
So, like, I'm not that
This character
familiar.
is an idiot.
I'm not familiar with the show, so that's like the buffoon character of the show.
Well, Mac and Charlie and Dennis and Dee and Frank are all the buffoon characters in the
Interesting.
show. But yeah, there's no like I mean, no one comes out looking great, but I guess Charlie's the most buffoonish, but Mac is the most confidently stupid, and also at this point in the series, extremely closeted gay. Hence the on the poster board the gorilla picture to arrow to a hot shirtless guy instead of just a regular picture of a person to denote evolution.
in a crude and humorous form. Notice the first point that Mac brought up. His friend says, oh, well, you know, the reason why evolution is true is because all of the smartest scientists in the world say that it's true. And then what Mac does is he goes on to explain how, in his words, science is a liar sometimes. Translation, sometimes the smartest scientists in the world are wrong about a scientific theory that they are proclaiming.
All of them for 150 years?
Now, when Mr. Reynolds said that evolution was true because the smartest scientists in the world said that it's true, he's actually committing a logical fallacy. It is the appeal to authority fallacy. The appeal to authority fallacy is when you say that something is true because an authority figure or group of authority figures say that
Okay, so all of science is just a fallacy.
I was going to say that is what that fallacy is, but that's normally appealing to one authority figure or one group or organization or something, and not everyone with a decent IQ for 150 years.
Something is true.
I have to say I was really thrown off by the Gourd TV branding here. The God TV at the bottom. Very thrown off by that.
Keen gotcha.
Yeah, what the hell?
This is a classic gotcha moment.
He just has these he just has his cronies do his dirty work for him now. This is insane.
Yeah.
And Mac did a brilliant and hilarious job of explaining why that logical fallacy is a logical fallacy. Authority figures are sometimes wrong, and science ones are no exception. So, because of that, it is a logical fallacy to say that something like evolution is true simply because an authority figure or a group of authority figures or the majority of scientists say that it's true.
Yes, in fact, basically all of science. Also, so would you make the same argument for gravity? It's the same thing.
Oh no, you're just
all
appealing.
The scientists agree that gravity is a thing. So.
Yeah.
Other argument that Mr. Reynolds brought up that Mac completely shot down. Mr. Reynolds said that the only reason Mac disbelieved in evolution and believed in the Bible is because Mac believed the writings of men that he never met and basically had no way to validate whether what they were saying was true or not.
Yes, and that's the difference. There's no way to validate the Bible. There's ways to validate science. And that's why Mac, even though he makes kind of cute arguments against it, is still portrayed as the stupid one.
The report was serious political commentary.
Okay, yes.
Turn it right back on.
Who's
Mr.
your favorite
Reynolds,
political pundit? Stephen Colbert.
That, hey, you know, you believe in evolution because you believe the writings of some evolutionist authority figure who claimed to you that evolution was true because of the fossil record. You didn't investigate the fossil record for yourself. You didn't look at the data for yourself.
Did you investigate the existence of God for yourself?
Oh, yeah. Well, they just feel he exists. They just feel it.
You got to feel it.
Believed what the authority figure was telling you was true. And that is actually a problem with the atheist evolutionist community. I
like how they make it seem like it's a community, like they all go bowling together.
It's just like this group of 12 or 14 guys that meet in like a Hilton conference room once a month.
Love to run
talk
their
about their
mouth
crazy
all day
evolution
about
ideas.
How Christians and creationists like myself, well, we just have blind, gullible faith, and we have to throw out everything we observe in reality in order to believe what we believe. And that we have to do that in order to believe in our worldview. Of course, the truth of the matter is that most evolutionists and atheists, I would say the vast majority of them, they don't do any kind of fact-checking into their own worldview or to what their authority figures who tell them that evolution is true are saying.
Do you?
You know, they read the words of these guys in the
evolution?
They listen to them on podcasts, they watch them on videos on the internet, and they believe what they say, and then they regurgitate what they say. They don't actually fact check them. They don't look at the data for themselves to figure out if what their favorite evolutionist is telling them is true or not.
Ben, who's your favorite evolutionist? Are you an OG Darwin man, or do you go more like Richard Dawkins?
Richard Dawkins is like getting canceled on the left now. You know what I'm saying? So
did they get him?
I don't know. I heard
so
some.
You like Dawkins?
See, someone like me is a lot different than the atheist and evolutionist because not only do I have to know what my own camp is saying about an issue, but I have to look at what the evolutionists are saying about the same issue in order to accurately represent what they say about the issue.
I'm more of a Jean-Francois Gariepi kind of guy.
Very nice.
And then expose why it's wrong. I am exposing myself to both sides of the aisle.
Oh, God, I was afraid of what he was going to say right there.
I am exposing myself to children.
There's an elementary school on my way to work.
When it comes to the creation evolution debate and the arguments I make about evolution. I expose myself to both sides of the aisle.
Okay. Sorry.
And I have a very informed opinion when I make one about evolution. But since the fossil records were brought up, I would point out that Mac's argument response to the fossil record claim by Mr. Reynolds actually didn't go far enough. It's actually worse than is portrayed here in this clip from the show.
I think the argument was God put the fossils there.
Of course he put them there. So we'd have something fun to look for.
Exactly. Who doesn't love fun?
It's like none of the people that collect fossils as their hobby would have anything to do.
Yeah. Thanks again, God.
Actually looks exactly
he works in mysterious
how
ways,
it's
I hear.
supposed to, if young Earth creationism is true. What do I mean by that? Now, back in the
young Earth, so he said if, because like young Earth creationism is like the Earth is only like 6,000 years old.
It's Bible old. Yeah, it's 6,000 years old, which is just very easily disprovable. You can do like the less stupid one is intelligent design, but it's still stupid.
We gotta keep talking, but we gotta fix this shit right now. We gotta fix this shit. I'm fixing the thumbnail right now.
Emergency thumbnail fix.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it live on the show.
Is what that is.
Yeah, let's put this guy in here. Do. All right.
Yeah, and also,
I make mistakes sometimes, you know. I gotta fix them. I'll fix it right here, live. Here we go. But I'm still gonna keep the Brett Keane like situation individual in there because I like that. So let's put.
I also like that it when I read it, it makes me think Szechuan, but then I read it closer and I know it's.
Did you ever hear about the time Brett Keane called Mao Zedong Zao Dedong?
Did not. I like that.
There's like a list of Keanisms, like things that he says.
Yeah,
wrong.
I know some Keanisms, but that one's new and I like it.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of that. You know what I'm saying?
Big fan. Yeah, but I like that this guy says like the way he pretends he's done research is he says he exposes himself to both sides. So like the God side, and then he knows what the small group of evolutionists are saying. But that's not doing research on either side. That's just knowing what both are saying. And also, the thing with science books versus the Bible is the Bible just says stuff and you're supposed to take it as rote. But science books explain why. Like, it doesn't just say things evolved, you better believe it. It explains in minute detail how things evolved and why it makes complete sense.
And there's like peer review and everything and consensus. And
I think the Bible was peer reviewed.
By who? The Lord?
Other idiots 2,000 years ago. Who wanted to add their lies to it as well.
Let's see.
Early 80s, there was an evolutionist named Douglas Futuyima who wrote a book called Evolution on Trial. And to summarize it, basically it was an apologetics book defending the truthfulness of the evolutionary atheistic worldview and debunking allegedly young Earth creationism. And there's a passage in this book where Douglas Futuyima actually predicted what the fossil record would look like or would have to look like for young Earth creationism to be true. He said that if young Earth creationism is true, then when we look at the fossil record, we should see that most, if not all, of the animals in animal groups entered the fossil record fully formed, fully developed, without any evolutionary history behind them. Flash forward to 1986, I believe it is, when Richard Dawkins put out his book, The Blind Watchmaker, and there's a passage in his book where Richard Dawkins himself, one of the heads of the new atheist movement that came into existence over the last several decades.
Like this shit. Only Brett and his little cronies still talk about this shit. This is all like done and over with. This was the hot topic, 15 years ago, 16 years ago on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it brings in the clicks.
Himself said that when you look at the fossil record, you see that the majority of animals and animal groups entered the fossil record fully formed, fully developed, without any evolutionary history at all. almost as if they
That's
were
not
just
true.
planted there. And Richard Dawkins went on to say that this would no doubt delight the creationists. Well, no duh, Richard Dawkins.
No duh.
You simply confirmed that
No duh,
That's a
stupid
fun
head.
sentence. No duh, Richard Dawkins.
I haven't said no duh since I was in the 5th grade. I don't know.
Yeah. When is the last time I said that phrase unironically? It's been a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, I replaced it with no shit because that's a way better thing to say.
Fossil record looks exactly how it should if young Earth creationism is true, according to one of your fellow evolutionists, Douglas Futuyima. One of the things that evolutionists and atheists like to say about young Earth creationism is that young Earth creationism has no predictive power like evolution does, but Douglas Futuyima and Richard Dawkins proved that that's a load of bunk. An evolutionist predicted what the fossil record would look like if young Earth creationism was true, and it was an atheist evolutionist, Richard Dawkins, who confirmed just a few years later that yes, the fossil record looks exactly like that.
I doubt that.
There's no okay. If I remember correctly, we were aware of the existence of dinosaurs in the 1980s. I'm pretty sure we were like already on top of that.
Yes.
So I'm pretty sure Richard Dawkins in the 80s didn't say that the fossil record confirms young Earth and that the Earth is only 6,000 years old. I'm pretty sure, and maybe wrong, except I'm not, that he didn't say that.
He never said that. Oh, no, actually, he's a devout Christian now, has been for almost a decade now.
I like that for him.
Exactly how it should if young Earth creationism is true. So when the enemies of young Earth creationism are saying that the fossil record looks exactly how it should if young Earth creationism is
Which they're
true,
not. Which, to be clear, they're not saying.
No.
Young Earth creationism has predictive power. But yes, that is the real truth about the fossil record when it comes to the evolution versus creation debate. The fossil record is well, not the strongest, but one of the strongest evidences for young Earth creationism.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Because again, dinosaurs and carbon dating. So they just like don't believe carbon dating is real.
Nope.
Okay.
And it's like, how's a fossil gonna form in 6,000 years?
How is every fossil we've ever found gonna form in 6,000 years or less?
Yes.
It actually is proof of young Earth creationism, according to atheists and evolutionists from the 1980s. But anyway, I got a little off track there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching that clip of the show.
Is that the only reason you made this video?
Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
It was really important to use a season 8 PS. I think they're in season 15 right now. Season 8 Always Sunny episode as evidence for creationism.
My analysis of it.
Okay. Cool. Well, you know what?
That was definitely an important video.
I might have to watch more of his videos. I was tricked into watching it this time. I thought it was a Manatee video because it said God TV Radio on it, but I guess now it's like an Brett used to say it was God TV Radio International Network, and now
Yep.
There you
Guess
go.
What?
You know what? Just for fun, though, I'm gonna grab a Brett video and we'll watch it. But in the meantime, we'll watch something else.
We need some Brett in our lives for sure.
Yes,
I agree.
I will get one. But before we do
I wonder if this guy, because Brett used to be an atheist, right? And he did a swip swap.
Yeah, he has a cycle. He's very cyclical in behavior. And he's kind of gone back and forth on that. I will say he's been more consistent in the recent times, but he'll always do this like, I'm starting to doubt my faith in God. Like he'll do that every few years, and then he'll do the like, I'm quitting YouTube. I'm going forever. Goodbye.
Yeah, he does. I know he quits a lot, and by quits I mean doesn't quit.
No, it didn't even last 24 hours the last time. It was like a 10-hour quit, and then he came back. So
yeah. because I just like because guys like Titor.
Yeah.
Like it, I don't know. I think it's just a story I have to tell myself so I feel better. But I would much prefer if he was a grifter and didn't believe what he was saying, because it bums me out too much to think that functioning adults can really believe that.
There's a good chance he's a grifter. I would say in many ways he is.
I hope he is. I hope
Ben
for
splurges in the next YouTube boxing.
I'll do it.
Splurges. I like splurges.
I will take on Sturges.
You're not in the same weight class anymore. You'd have to pack on 80 pounds to be in his weight class.
Hold on though. I think we are actually. He's like 5'4".
Oh, so he's taller than you?
No. Here's a little bit of Brett since I put Brett everywhere.
Since he was promised.
Yes. The intro was just like Brett.
Hosts a live internet.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna skip this shit. Look at this is an old video of Brett right there.
Wow.
Is when he has his dentures in here. Okay, so
it's when he could stand up too.
Brett doesn't show himself anymore. It's just an animated GIF with a microphone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Because it's clearly it's too sad to show what's actually going on in video. Because think what he was willing to show, and now he won't even show whatever's going on now. So you can only imagine how bad it is.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Keane, and you are watching and listening to The Brett Keane Show.
You're watching, listening.
Tonight, I'm going to be a live guest.
Hold on. Hold on. What did he say?
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is
He kind of bailed on one sentence and then went to the next.
Why not? This is an edited video. When we're live...
Oh, you know what? I didn't think of that. This isn't live.
Right.
So you can clean it up, pal.
Right.
Brett Keane, and you are watching and listening to The Brett Keane Show.
So you're watching, listening. You got to stick with one.
Watching,
you can do...
listening.
I mean, like, if you're watching, you're also listening, so you could have done listening.
True.
Yeah, whatever.
Tonight I'm going to be doing...
which a good point in the chat. You're watching God TV Radio, which is neither TV nor radio.
Correct.
I'm going to be a live guest with TTOR. He's going to be hosting. We're going to be talking about atheist churches and some of the changes that are going on in the world with religion.
I am an atheist, and I would never go to a church. It's a waste of time. If I don't believe I'm going to hell or whatever, why would I go to a building? I don't need that extra obligation.
Who's number one? Who's got the time? Number two, I don't see a lot of atheists doing that.
No, it's another false
One of
claim.
the best things about being an atheist is you don't have to go to church.
Yeah.
Religion, atheism, and a bunch of other groups. Make sure you check that out. The video's scheduled on the front page. All you have to do is hit notification, and voila, it'll be at 10 p.m. Central. So, as many of you know, I got a copyright strike a while back, and towards the end of December...
He claimed that he got a strike but didn't play the video at all. And I find that very hard to believe. I mean, maybe... Yep. Okay, if that did happen, you'd easily be able to get it overturned.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So...
that copyright strike is supposed to go away. However... I've been talking to TTOR, and I've been talking to my friends, and...
Okay, that's a lie. You don't have any friends.
We can all agree that is, at best, an embellishment.
Also, TTOR, clearly not Brett's friend. Because he made the differentiation. True. He said, I've been talking to TTR, and I've been talking to my friends.
I realize a pattern. My friends aren't so sure about this, but I've seen the pattern being on YouTube. When elections start coming up, Google starts freaking out. A lot of corporations start getting anxious and getting a lot of anxiety. And Trump's...
So they're getting anxious and they're getting anxiety.
Yeah, well, they're two very, very different things.
He does this all the time. He'll list two or more things to try and make a point, but they're all the same thing.
Yes. Well, you got time to fill, so you might as well say the same thing in a few different ways.
Supporters and people who are Republican or conservative, they end up finding themselves losing their accounts. I fully expect and predict that many YouTubers, millions of them, will be removed or silenced or shadow banned on YouTube.
Millions. Maybe
their voices
billions.
will be shut down. In fact, for the past year, over 2,500 YouTubers have been absolutely removed just simply for supporting Trump or trying to upload videos or reactions to what's going on with the J6 videos. And also all this information that's leaking about the FBI.
All right. If you're not going to put a recording of yourself, like your actual face, why even take up the real estate on the screen? Like, put something else up.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you don't have to worry about the watching, listening thing, because we're just listening to you.
You're watching and listening.
By embedding themselves in the Trump supporters and causing a riot and destruction and all that, and a lot of people got injured.
A riot and destruction. Okay, those are kind of different. I mean, like, riots cause destruction, but all right. I'll
allow it. But
I do believe that I am probably one of the people on the chopping block. So because of this, I've decided to put more time into my Rumble account.
Okay, he's leaving YouTube yet again.
Right, as well as my radio station.
As well as.
And not do as much on YouTube. I may every once.
That's a classic Keenism, as well as.
Once in a while, I'll do like 1 or 2 videos a week or something like that, but not as many as usual. If you want to see a lot of exclusive stuff and you really want to see me let loose, you'll have to check me out on the radio.
I would love
Rumble.
to see you let loose, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, how can you let loose more than laying on your belly in your bed? What's he gonna do?
Never seen a more comfortable man.
Right.
YouTube for the longest.
He's constantly in the cobra pose, which I don't think is good for me. But I mean, if he's comfortable that way,
I think it's good if you move from pose to pose. But I think just cobra for 7 straight hours, maybe not ideal.
Yeah.
Time has really, really demeaned my ability to be creative or express myself properly.
No, the fact that you're Brett Keane demeaned that.
It could be that also.
Yes.
What I mean is I always have to watch what I say. I have to watch who I endorse, who I support. I've always had issues with YouTube. One of my big problems I've had in the past, too, is just simply supporting another YouTuber. If that YouTuber somehow falls out of popularity or isn't liked anymore, suddenly...
Those are kind of the same thing. Falls out of popularity, isn't liked anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, he likes synonyms, and I respect that.
It's hilarious that he claims he has to be careful about someone not being liked or falls out of popularity. He is not liked.
Ruining the high of a scoop and a half of pre-workout and lifting endorphins. Keep it going. Test our discipline, daddies.
Yes!
YouTubers have this idea in them. It's always the same. It's like a bunch of sheep where they attack anybody that is friends with a person. There's a lot of really, really awful ass people on YouTube.
Awful ass people.
Awful ass.
Make people's lives miserable. Just recently, there was a YouTuber out there who decided to make a video basically insulting the living hell out of my looks.
He used to always say insulting the shit out of me, insulting the piss out of me. Now it's insulting the hell out of me. Brett used to always try to pretend he was like this wholesome family man too. Never didn't drink, didn't do drugs. And then he finally, not too long ago, admitted that he was smoking weed and stuff. And I'm like, huh.
Nice.
Was everything that you
he strikes me as like a Rush Limbaugh opiate addiction type of guy.
Yeah. Yes.
Describe as hate speech. made fun of everything about me just simply because I didn't endorse or support someone that he likes or looks up to and all that.
I love his stories because they're always very vague like that. We don't know anything about it or if it's even true.
The other problem is
he lets you fill in the blanks. It's a real choose your own adventure.
Yeah.
There's no financial benefit to being on YouTube whatsoever.
Not for you. Like,
there's no support. There's no nothing unless you are someone who is featured by Google and YouTube themselves. You're not going anywhere. It doesn't matter how good your videos look. It doesn't matter how good you sound. Unless you're friends with somebody up at Google. I mean, it kind of, it's like
very few people.
That's the only reason Ben and I have any YouTube success is that we're friends with people high up in Google.
There actually is a Google office in Seattle that I've walked by a couple times. Maybe I should go there and try to make friends. I should be like, I'm just here to make friends. Trying to.
And you know, a good way to endear yourself is to bring a gun.
Yeah, I remember that lady did that at the YouTube office.
I just want to make friends.
And that went really well for her.
I think it went, if I remember correctly, I think it went well for her.
She was she was the most unsuccessful mass shooter ever. The only person she managed to kill was herself. It's true.
Sad.
Yeah, it was sad, honestly.
Hollywood, isn't it? Unless you know somebody.
Now, what was? Do we know her name?
She was like an Iranian woman. I don't know.
Woman shoots, because I have a very important question that I need.
She made very strange
Google.
Videos. She was
YouTube
definitely
headquarters shooting.
Yeah.
Persian American woman Najafi Agdam. Now let's look up Najafi Agdam. And okay, that answers my question. Because I was going to say, because she only killed herself, but is she fat enough that it could be considered a mass shooting? She's actually in quite good shape, so I would say no.
I think
regular suicide.
I think it was like vegan content. It was very odd, like weird content, and it was all about YouTube's algorithm suppressing her channel, and that's why she went and did that. It was craziness. And
it was reasonable.
She did injure people, but the only person who actually died was her, and by her own hand. It was very unsuccessful.
You know somebody.
Sad.
You're not fucking going nowhere. It doesn't matter how
keep on trying, Persian women. You'll get a good one.
How talented you are. You can see that with music as well. There are musicians out there that are absolutely fabulous. They're fantastic, but because they don't know the right people, their talent and their abilities just simply isn't enough. Corporations say, we want this kind of image, we want this kind of representation, and then they go out of their way to make sure. And Google is so timid, as well as YouTube, about what they'll feature and what they'll show, that they went so
like, I just assumed that when he was talking about Google, he meant YouTube too, but now he's saying that, like, what specific thing on the Google search engine is he talking about? I don't know. Because like the whole company is called Alphabet or whatever.
Yeah.
To creating artificial intelligence software.
It's called Alphabet, but it's actually only parts of the alphabet, like L, G, B, T, Q.
They simply put an algorithm
Q, which isn't even part of the alphabet. I, A, and plus, which also isn't part of the alphabet. So I think they should change their name. I don't think they should be called Alphabet anymore. That's my hot take.
Don't let
they're not Alpha, they're Beta. They're Beta Bet Inc.
These people
got him. More like Beta Bet.
And if these people have these kind of tags or these kind of titles or talk about these certain topics, keep them at the bottom of the rung in the search engines of YouTube.
He does have great fat guy voice.
And I've been noticing that's...
Yeah, people have done edits of him talking with a fucking, like, tuba playing in the background. And it's perfect.
Yeah, he has real tuba energy.
Tuba energy.
Going bad. But it's weird because Rumble, it's not even half as popular as YouTube, and I've got videos that
I would agree that, believe it or not, Rumble is not even half as popular as YouTube. I might even argue it's not even 1/100,000th as popular as YouTube.
I'd have to back you up there.
Thousands of views.
I remember one time we had Brett Keane on the show, like he was actually on, and
amazing.
I had this soundboard of clips of him just saying random stuff, and I kept making it say Brett Keane is fucking retarded, like that.
Fun.
Yeah.
Who's over there on my radio station? I'm getting massive hits and views, so it's not a matter of me becoming irrelevant. It's a matter of I'm taking on a corporation.
You sure about that?
Simply
You sure
doesn't
about that?
support or endorse or like what I'm talking about or what I'm saying. Google is ran by atheists.
Catch me on the Grindr app situation.
Liberals. And it's no wonder that we see that a lot of Christians out there are not getting the kind of views they deserve. I think
Google, actually most of them are getting exactly what they deserve or too much.
Yeah. By the way, the Brett Keane sound clip thing, I kind of stole that because they used to have on Howard Stern. They used to have this guy. They called him Eric the Midget. And then later they changed it to Eric the Actor, but he had a really bad temper, and they'd have him on, and they made a soundboard with clips of him saying stuff, and they'd make it say like Eric the retarded midget, and he didn't like being called a midget, so yeah.
Simpler times.
Yep.
Is allowing the insane asylum to do its thing.
Asylum? The insane asylum?
YouTube seems to be pro-Palestine. If you make
videos
where you support or endorse Israel, which is the very video.
I don't believe pro-Israel videos are getting taken down unless they're calling for some sort of violence or something like that.
Yeah. I would imagine, like, even with the same tone, like both peaceful in tone, I would imagine more pro-Palestine ones would be getting taken down than pro-Israel.
You can't make threats either way, but obviously a bunch of it flies under the radar because there's so many videos on YouTube.
Sure.
Well, the video I got a copyright strike on, it wasn't just a video where we were discussing religion or I mentioned a movie and stuff like that. I also spent 20.
Okay, now your story's changing because before you said you literally just talked about a movie and you got a copyright strike as if you had played part of the movie.
Yeah.
He's so full of shit. It's unbelievable.
20 minutes at the very beginning of the video talking about my views about Gaza and Israel. And that was the video that ended up getting smoked. So I think that there was more to it. I think that it wasn't just a matter that I discussed a movie. There was something else wrong here. And I have another thing too, folks, is a lot of topics I want to talk about.
He's a real folks guy too.
Folks, ladies and gentlemen. He's done the same intro for a decade. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's probably been like 20 years almost now. Whenever YouTube came out, he started. I remember him and Stephen Baldwin had like a Twitter or a YouTube feud back when Brett was an atheist. He called out Stephen Baldwin.
I was going to say, wouldn't they be on the same side now?
Not back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of things that are bothering me and getting on my damn nerves that I want to complain about, that I want to be able to discuss. And I know that the closer we get towards the elections, we're going to notice more police corruption. We're going to notice more violence.
We're going to notice it? Are you implying it's not there, but we're going to I think he's implying that it's not real and we're going to just notice it, but it's not really there. I think that's what he's saying. As we get closer to the elections.
There's more Antifa, more destruction.
There you go.
And
did he say Antifa?
Yes.
I haven't heard that word in 2 years.
That's just a fucking boogeyman that gets thrown around. Fucking Brett lives in
nothing.
Brett lives in rural Missouri. He doesn't have to worry about Antifa, anything like that.
Yeah. Also, if he lived in the middle of New York City, he also wouldn't need to worry about Antifa.
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He would never even see like an anti-fascist protest where he lives. It's just a weird boogeyman that he thinks is like taking over the cities everywhere.
Talk about any of that kind of stuff going forward. And I talk about my views with these assholes out here who sexualize children and all these terrible things.
That's the other. That's another big boogeyman
trying to endorse war and pay.
Yeah, I've never seen. I've never seen any Republicans do that.
No, never. None of them have done that.
I've never seen just a great deal of accusations of that nature coming from the right, and then turns out almost every person making the strongest accusations was a pedophile.
I'm going to quickly
Never
find
happens.
myself silenced even more, if not completely shut down. So really, this is a matter of survival. I don't want to quit making videos. I want to be able to do more videos, and I want to be able to say more of what's on my mind and my heart. Yesterday, I made a really, really fantastic video. I was able to talk about something that I rarely...
Did he just say he made a really, really fantastic video?
Yeah.
That's really cute. I like
the
that.
opportunity to talk about.
I'm coming
If I
around
were
on old Brett.
To talk about the video that I made yesterday on YouTube, I would have got hit with hate speech and probably got one of those big pop-ups telling me I'm giving misinformation and all this kind of crap. Even though I put out the facts and scientific evidence for what I put forth, I just don't want to go through that kind of bullshit.
I bet you didn't, but okay. I'll go along with that argument.
It's nowadays, there's not really any kind of community on YouTube. People don't socialize with each other. They don't make friends with each other. Nobody actually connects. People upload videos.
How do
they
you
leave,
socialize
and
on
then that's it.
YouTube?
I don't know.
It's a website. It's a video website, Brett.
You can leave
there's
comments,
better places to
I guess?
socialize.
Yeah.
I guess, but like that's not the place to be making friends.
That's the only.
And if it is, that's really sad.
That's where Brett makes friends that eventually become enemies.
Yes, as is the cycle.
A lot of my friends have left YouTube, or a lot of my friends have gotten too old or had health issues and have passed away. And it's a very lonely experience on YouTube. It really is. Nobody wants to actually do a show or a podcast where you just shoot the shit and have a good time and talk with other people. Folks don't want to do that anymore. And
lots of people do those kind of podcasts. I do that kind of podcast. Like, I think there's a lot of podcasts where people hang out and shoot the shit. I think that's most podcasts.
Yeah.
We can't do like live shows where a lot because for some reason atheists
Also, that said, still not the place to make friends. Go outside, Brett. Go outside.
He's got agoraphobia.
Agoraphobia.
Agoraphobia. Well, he claims to have agoraphobia, but then like also claims to have the easiest solution to having agoraphobia to make excuses for when he's outside. He's like, as long, yeah. He's like, as long as I got something to hold on to, like a fence or something.
I have easily overcomable agoraphobia.
Right. As in, he doesn't have it.
Or, just maybe, he doesn't have agoraphobia and is just a loser.
To us and target us. When we put out a public link, these bastards come in and start screaming racial slurs or calling us homophobic names and all this. And then what they do is they'll turn around and report the fucking video and get you in trouble for something they know they said. They deliberately do shit that violates terms of service and then fucking report you for it.
That's a real rip the sign off the stick of a protester and then say he's got a weapon.
Bullshit on there.
By the way, if you're watching right now and you haven't yet liked the stream, please like the stream. It'll get more people in here. It's very easy. It's free. It's fun. It's amazing.
3 clicks. Like, subscribe, bell. The end.
Isn't there a fourth thing now?
Just do. There's I don't fuck. I hate it. I goddamn hate it.
So
man.
there's a thing after the bell now that's like
there is, because the bell, like, you can, like, the bell only, like, what, half subscribe?
Yeah, which makes no sense. Nobody wants that.
First of all, it should begin and end at just subscribe.
That's what it used to be.
Just subscribe. And then they added bell because now subscribe does nothing besides add 1 to the subscriber count, but you aren't told when there are videos. And then it was click the bell, and then it tells you every time there's a new video uploaded.
Yes.
But now I think there's like one step further with the bell to actually to sometimes get told of new videos,
yes,
or all the time.
Why would you only want sometimes?
Sometimes is who has ever chosen that? That's the dumbest option. I want to subscribe to this channel because I like this channel, but I want some of the videos to be kept secret from me.
Make any kind of sense? And YouTube, because they don't bother investigating, they got AI running the shit. The AI is not going to differentiate between the guest and the host and what
that
the
was a tough one for Brett.
The fucking room is.
There's a whole children's book of Keenisms that was written.
So it's constantly like being on a firing squad. And again, the worst of all is
I'm kind of a martyr.
I don't even give a shit.
I'm kind of
If somebody
Jesus when you
comes in,
think
they
about it.
Scream and yell. To me, it's entertaining, and I'll explain why. When some kind of liberal or atheist claims to be logical and rational, and they come in and start pulling out their hair and squealing like a little pig and shit, and
a little pig in shit. Here's the Keenisms children's book.
Oh, I love it.
He's
I do. I like the econo-sized mac and cheese, a classic.
Yeah, it's great.
Embarrassing themselves in front of the whole fucking world.
What was it? Oh yeah, he's making that the first one to get loud loses argument. I don't agree with that. Sometimes you get really mad at a stupid person, but that doesn't mean you're wrong.
I like to get loud right at the beginning.
I like to smoke loud right at the beginning, and
that's entertaining for me. I love it when people expose themselves and show their true colors. I love it when some
Brett's true color is blue.
It's because they're frustrated with you, Brett, because you're so stupid and a liar.
Fucking idiots frothing at the mouth.
A dangerous combination, actually. A stupid liar.
The fucking room. I get off on that shit. But I can't do that on YouTube because, you know, they'll be screaming all kinds of epitaphs and bad shit. And then YouTube
he meant epithets, but he said epitaphs. Epitaphs are the thing that go on your tombstone.
Yeah.
Oh, you silly dumb man. I love you so much. You're my favorite.
Little fucking feelings hurt, and it'll be like, bam, you're gone.
Bam, you're gone.
He really okay. Shit. Sometimes we kind of like over exaggerate it, but he said Gorn right there. That was Gorn, Gorn. That was full Keen.
Gorn. Yeah, that's and then his wife's name is
Big Gorn.
His wife's name is Dawn, but he says Dorn.
That's a tough one.
Over on Rumble and on my radio, I can say pretty much what I want.
He calls it radio, but it's not.
Can say whatever the fuck
it's not radio.
Want. Sure, and that's what it's all about for me. It's about free speech. It's about being able to have a discussion and not having to worry about getting fucking screwed by some moron out there who's had a bad day, and then YouTube.
If you had a bad day,
it's around.
I was gonna sing that too.
Fucking
I hate that song.
Shout out to Daniel Powder, official sponsor of the show.
Was that guy in that movie that looked like a cancer patient?
No, that was just Powder, and it was directed by, fun fact, a pedophile.
Oh, fun fact.
Who went to jail for being a pedophile, and then got out of jail and got to make all 3 Jeepers Creepers movies.
Oh, God. I've never seen Jeepers
Creepers.
Fun.
I also recently, I noticed something, too, on YouTube. I waited for the longest time to get to the point where I would be able to sell my t-shirts on this thing. And for a little while...
He's going to cry about something that YouTube won't let him do. Let's see.
Things were going
sure
okay.
Is.
My shirts were showing up at the bottom of the videos and all that. And I got inspired. I said, oh, cool. So YouTube's connecting my store and my shit's going out there and all that. And my store is getting a lot of views and stuff. And I sold me some products. So I decided I'm going to design some more t-shirts and products, which I did.
On the best of days, how much merch is Brett Keane moving?
None. Like, he's making it sound like he was getting some kind of sales.
Like, I would assume Manatee type merch has outsold real Brett Keane merch.
Yes.
50 to 1.
Yes. Absolutely.
I know. Yeah. I guess YouTube had a problem with new shit being added to the store, and now the stuff doesn't show up at the bottom, and it's making copies of like 1 or 2 of the shirts. Like,
Brett, this isn't YouTube censoring you. This is you being bad at YouTube Creator Studio.
One single shirt or one
and
single
screwing
product.
Up your own store.
And now when you go to my store section, it'll show 50 versions that do not exist of the same fucking thing. I don't know how that happened or what happened, but it does not seem to be working itself out or fixing itself.
So fucking wipe it and start again, dum-dum. This is easily fixable.
That's ridiculous. And that was one of the
but then you can't complain about
things that I was liking about YouTube. But I don't like it anymore. What's the fucking point if people click on a product that doesn't actually exist and this website tells them that they went to the wrong area? Then, you know, that screws me out. Nobody likes that kind of bullshit. So besides that, there is no connection. There's no community. There's no making any actual friends nowadays and shit. A lot of the people.
It's not about making friends, Brett, and you've had a lot of trouble doing that.
Fucking atheist who just are here to aggravate or try to troll and shit.
Yeah, anyone who's mean to him is an atheist. That's what he calls them. Literally.
And also, he used to be one.
Right.
Like that. And that's not enjoyable. None of them have the balls or courage to actually have an actual rational discussion. I mean, it's one thing if people want to ask questions or they want to discuss or they want to debate. I actually enjoy that. I enjoy it whenever people actually have ambition or the desire to have a conversation.
I feel like I was stabbed with a dagger in each shoulder right now. It's fucking awful. Hate it.
But a lot of these fucking
dagger, the real hard R
losers for the past year have just come in to call names and yell and scream.
For the past year? What are you talking about? It's been like a decade.
It's
been a long time.
Yeah. So it's no fun at all. And you know what's really sad? I'm one of the few podcasters out there, vloggers, who actually allowed anybody and everybody in and didn't fucking make anybody pay to get in.
Oh, that's an old call out to DP that we made people pay to get in. It's like
nice.
Other podcasts, if you go see them, you don't get to participate in them. The only thing you're allowed to do is super chat people or send them money, but you never get.
If we just let anyone on, our show would suck like yours. Like, we can't just let anybody on.
Actually talk to the host or any
you only
of the
let
guests
Scott
and
types
is
on.
Where
That's why you're successful.
Allowed that to happen. And where did it get me? It seems like the more rope I give people, the more you fucking hang yourselves with it.
I like how has started very not profane and has been like devolving into a lot of fuckings.
It's all my shit.
But it is. So the point is that
I will
probably schedule a video once or twice a week for you guys.
So he's doing the soft I'm quitting.
Yeah.
Someone said DP paid Brett. We paid Brett twice on 2 different occasions. We did a pay-per-view, pre-recorded pay-per-view video where we paid him $1,000 for each one, and we ended up grossing like $35,000 for each one. in
Holy shit.
2 months. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. So yeah, we paid Brett. We made like 30 times, 35 times what we paid him. So I would say that's a good investment. And
yeah, I think you did all right off of that.
And he lies about it. Yeah, he showed up late to one episode and we did a chargeback on his $1,000, and then he showed up immediately and we're like, all right. He showed up like the second the chargeback came in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we paid him. Yeah. We paid him in advance, and then we like all got together and we were like waiting for him and he didn't show up, and then we charged it back and he showed up.
Yeah.
So but now
and
he
that's
lies.
Probably the most money he's ever made off the internet.
Off of in his life. Yeah. That wasn't from the government, but like seriously, like he lies now and says we paid him every time he came on. Which isn't true, but then he also bitches about because we have a Patreon thing where you can be on the show if you pay for like just viewers who want to support the show and be on the show, you know. So that's what that is. So so he simultaneously says we paid him while complaining that we've had people pay to be on. He's just full of shit.
Yeah. I think he's just anti-capitalist at this point. He doesn't like money exchanging hands.
YouTube. But there will
Unless
be
it's
a
in
lot
his
of
hand.
content on Rumble
Correct.
as well as my radio. And I've also been using the shit out of Twitter.
I've been using the
now
shit
that
out
Elon
of
Musk
Twitter.
owns the social media site, I have been able to talk about any damn thing I want, be able to have great
Any damn
conversations,
thing.
and I'm really, really enjoying that.
Okay,
Have you made some friends, Brett?
Yeah, it's the only place he can make friends.
Back in the day, whenever all the politics and all the
I had this girl reach out to me that like dated his son and told me all this shit about him, like how he really is in private.
Nice.
And it was very eye-opening. It's basically confirming that the persona he so poorly tries to portray online, surprise, surprise, is totally bullshit.
What?
Yeah.
bullshit was exploding in our faces. I was finding myself getting silenced every fucking 5 minutes everywhere I went, as long as the person who owned the company was a liberal or full of shit. And there's, I'll be honest with you folks, there's been some Christian sites out there too, where it's all about image and representation for them. You go to a Christian site, you say one off-putting word, or you disagree with somebody about what their views are on Christianity, being a Christian yourself, and they have a tendency and a pattern of actually fucking you over as well and silencing you. So it's not just a liberal Democrat issue. There seems to be a lot of fucking snowflakes that are running these social media sites now. It's really difficult. There has been some websites and people that I love and I like, that I consider friends, who run
It's all about being friends. And it's funny because like when I was at least like on a semi-antagonistic yet friendly acquaintance of Brett, he gets like really needy and has to like communicate with you on a regular basis, and if you don't respond right away, he'll like get like pissy, and then eventually he'll make the video where he shits on you. Like he did it to Billy too eventually, because he does this weird manipulative thing where like if he's having a feud with someone, he'll try to like buddy up to their friends,
Yeah.
So he tried to do that with Billy, and then Billy just kind of like stopped talking to him, and then he made the video about like how Billy the Fridge is a piece of shit.
own video sites and social media stuff.
He's just very sad. Like, these all these new friends he's made. I'm like, these friends, Brett, have you ever met any of them in real life? No?
No.
The problem is that their pages are too fucking slow, or there's something wrong with them whenever I get it up in me to want to go.
Whenever you get it up in you.
Oh, I'll get it up in you, pal.
Get it up in you.
Use it. And if the sites were more cleaner and they were more quicker and all that shit.
He could go to a furry con dressed like a walrus or a manatee.
He'd be the belle of the ball.
He could get it up in him.
He could get it up in him. Not enough walrus fursuits, by the way.
Exactly.
Underrepresented. I would like to see more.
I think it's the tusks.
Hey, Justin Long pulled it off.
But then, and they had a better interface or UI to them, then I would be more apt to using the shit. But I don't want to hurt people's feelings and all that. I give advice.
What is the point of this video?
Suggestions to my friends who run stuff, but shit's got to be worked on a little bit more before people start even thinking of doing this. Which I think
Make
is one
a
of the
better right-wing YouTube alternative.
Exactly. What's your problem? The sites are too slow.
Major reasons why a lot of these folks are not getting a consistent amount of viewership as
Brett
well.
Keane even dabbled in like feminism, like extreme feminism.
Nice.
Whoever was against the people he was going after, that's like he would try to form an ally, like a partnership with them.
Yeah, that's his move.
As people who want to actually use it themselves for the same reasons I just mentioned that I have to go through. Well, with that being said, all the links are in the description. I'm going to be releasing a audiobook soon of my book. I'm thinking about doing 2 different versions of the audiobooks, and I know a lot of people
I'm thinking about doing a regular version where I sound like this, and then another one in fake Chinese. That's how I put my audiobooks out.
Yeah.
They both do well.
All right, so there's that.
There is that.
Yeah. There's the Brett Keenster. Everyone like the stream and do us a solid favor and help us out by throwing a couple dollars here. Just use the Streamlabs link in the description.
Cash
yeah, a little bit. You know, like it'd be good.
Here's my promise to you, the viewing public. If you do the $102 2-minute Jared he, I won't immediately leave. That's a pretty good promise.
We've mixed it up a little bit too. So there's donations that
there's variation.
Yes, there's variation. There's this one down here. Oh, let me see. All right. There's I think it's the 32. Is it 32?
This is a test donation for $32.
I was wrong. My apologies. All right.
Why would you do this to me?
All right.
Is terrorism.
So I think it's 22.
This is a test donation for $22.
I do like the variety of sad people who have never laughed for real, fake laughing.
And then there's at 52 we have this one.
This is a test donation for $52.
A different hee. I like it.
He has a lot of them. So if I can skip it, I just skipped it. All right. So every it's basically, you know, $4, $12, $22, $32, $42, $52, $62, $72, $82, $92, $102. That's how it works. I tried to make it so it has to be deliberately triggered, so it's not just like, happening all the time.
I'm feeling deliberately triggered right now.
I wanted to show you Ryback's video.
Yes.
Here. Let me see here. Where is it? Here it is. Let's see. I didn't put it in the playlist yet. My bad. Yeah, it's Ryback believes that YouTube colluded with the WWE to fuck over his social media, and not just YouTube either. All the social media platforms colluded with WWE to suppress him because they wanted to own all of his social media stuff. That's what he's saying.
Because he's using WWE's copyrighted name for him.
Yeah.
Like he's literally like I'm sure he's been sent like cease and desist stuff. Like he's breaking copyright laws.
I think he pulled a Warrior and his name is Ryback now. I think he may have done that.
Oh, he's not fucking skip Sheffield anymore?
No.
Yo, I'm the big guy, Ryback, and I'm calling out YouTube once again for holding back my content from my
Also, the big guy is copyrighted by WWE.
subscribers on my Ryback TV on YouTube.
He's the number one lol cow wrestler.
Probably, yeah.
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
At this point, it was Marty Jannetty for a little while. But Ryback is the number
Here's
one
how
lol cow.
crazy Marty Jannetty is and how crazy everyone knows Marty Jannetty is. He admitted to murder on Facebook.
Yes.
And nobody cared. They're like,
He's
Marty.
crazy.
In 2016, WWE and their attorneys sent me a letter demanding I sign over all of my social media accounts at the time with an NDA, in which they were declined and the NDA was not signed. And for anybody doubting me, once again, here is the letter.
No, I believe it because you are committing unauthorized use of WWE property.
Follow me on X at Ryback, formerly known as Twitter. You will see that they have just fixed my account after 7.5+ years of being illegally suppressed.
That's not. So he thinks that the reason why he's getting more traffic now is because they finally fixed his shit.
Because they unshadow banned him,
right? But it's more than likely the fact that everyone's laughing at him because he said he would quit, and then the next day the thing.
Yeah, he started getting a bunch of traffic because whenever you said like hey, if CM Punk shows back up in WWE, I'll retire. Also, I don't think the dude's had a fucking wrestling match in like 5 years, so he's already retired. So it's a completely empty promise. But yeah, and then someone dug it up, and they're like, "Oh, look at this idiot. Let's see if he'll actually announce his retirement." And of course he wouldn't, because he's a dumb liar.
Ryback versus
and but yeah, that's why he's getting traffic.
Mania for the championship of view of your choice. Doesn't matter what it is, it will be asked.
Yeah.
There, they have acknowledged
whoever wins, we lose.
Something was going on. They finally fixed the account, and overnight, I'm getting hundreds of thousands and multiple posts with millions of impressions after 7.5 years of not being seen by my own followers.
Impressions don't mean fucking anything. I hate that Elon added that stupid thing. And Elon added it because people were hurting his feelings.
Doesn't that just mean someone scrolled past it? That's it?
Scrolled past it is all it takes for that number to go up by 1. It is meaningless. Like, comments mean something, retweets mean something, sure. But like the views thing, pay zero fucking attention to the views. Elon added the views thing because people were dunking on him because they're like, you own Twitter and nobody's like engaging with your shit. He's like, well, actually, it doesn't have that many comments, but lots of people see it. Oh, here, I'll show you forever.
I need you guys more than ever. YouTube is the last social media company holding back my content, not letting my own subscribers, my 456,000+ subscribers on YouTube.
He acts like this problem is unique to him. A lot of people have this problem. There are people with like with over 1 million subscribers that hardly get any views now. It's normally because they're an old channel.
Yeah.
I mean,
it happens.
It's not a WWE conspiracy theory.
It's not a conspiracy.
Yeah. Or it's a theory, but
big guy.
Ryback TV. They are not distributing my content to my subscribers, in which they constantly let me know, my own subscribers, they are not getting the notifications for my content.
Yeah,
see very early
because they didn't click the bell.
Yeah, it sucks because like before the bell came out, if you got a subscriber before that, the bell is not
really
clicked.
Meant a subscriber.
Well, and the bell for that subscriber is not clicked. So when they brought in the bell, it killed notifications.
That's right.
Yes.
It did. Yeah, you think it would have grandfathered in
the
pre-bell subscribers to always get notifications until they decide if they want to turn it off or not. But no, they fucked you, which seems like dumb on YouTube's part, because wouldn't that mean like more fucking views on
I don't
stuff,
understand.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
to YouTube, I was making very good money with my content with under 100,000 subscribers. But since the end of 2019, when they put the kibosh on my channel and started all of this, even with 456,000 subscribers and one of the most popular wrestler accounts on YouTube, my content is not being seen, which is limiting my ad revenue, which was all part of WWE's plan with trying to hold me back on my social media accounts while I had my trademark issues with the company that I won, by the way. And for proof, I want to show you guys something. This video is the first video I've had on YouTube to go viral in over 4 years. Now with it, it has 156,000
because of what you said about
Yeah, look at it. So for those of you who don't follow wrestling, this is like the biggest story of the year in wrestling right here.
Yeah.
Like
CM Punk was very main event level for much of his run. WWE wrestler 2006 to 2014, where he left the company on extremely bad terms.
Yeah, with the guy that he's standing next to.
Yeah, going as far as to say in more recent years, telling them to, I believe, go suck a Saudi Arabian blood money covered dick, and then showed back up to work happy as a clam like he never said a fucking thing, like a goddamn hypocrite coward. And yeah, in the meantime, Ryback, the big fellow in the bottom of your screen, said thought reasonably that it was unlikely that CM Punk would ever come back to WWE. And you know what? I agreed with Ryback.
He didn't say unlikely.
Well, he said impossible.
Yes.
Yeah. And that he would retire. Again, he's already retired from wrestling if this happened. And this is why he's getting more attention now than in years past, because he's done fucking nothing in the public eye for years. He hasn't been a relevant wrestler since I don't know, 2014, 15.
Do you think he could get on like a Defy card if he tried?
Defy, maybe, because Defy is stupid with money, and his asking price is way too much. But Defy is like, if you asked almost any other indie promotion, the answer would be no. But Defy has deep, silly pockets and might do it.
Wait, is it like 5 figures that he asked for?
And not even low 5 figures.
Like 50, 60 grand?
I would say no less than 25, and I might be kind of low on that. Yeah.
Views
and spoilers to any indie wrestling promoters listening. Ryback is not going to bring you more than $25,000 of revenue that you're paying him. So probably don't pay him.
And he's likely to injure whoever you put him up against, too.
Yes, and also, P.S., he sucks and hurts people.
Yeah.
Several days on YouTube on CM Punk Returns Home. But there's a reason why this went viral, and it wasn't because of YouTube. If you take a look below right here on Traffic Source, YouTube search, 138.4 thousand. Now, this is a very interesting number. This post took off because of my Twitter, which is now being seen, and the Reddit forum and other wrestling sites that covered the post, which all these clicks are coming from an outside source of people searching to go look for the video, not from YouTube distributing the video. Now, here's where you can see everything I'm telling you is 100% factual. Only 2.2 thousand of my subscribers actually have seen this video of my 456,000 subscribers who have all signed up for this account.
Yeah, subscribers don't mean shit.
Under my wrestling content, my feeding time content.
Subscriber, all a subscription does is add to the number of your subscriber count. That's all it does.
Mm-hmm.
For the same content that I've done the entire time on the channel. YouTube has already told me that of my 456,000 subscribers, roughly around 27-28% of those people have notifications on. Now here's where things get really obvious. So of that 456,000, that's around 127,000 of my subscribers that actually have notifications on that YouTube has admitted to me. So of the 126,000, give or take, subscribers that have notifications on, only roughly around 2,000 of those have actually seen this video. But yet this video is super popular, has a super high impression rate, click-through rate of over 15%, which is absolutely phenomenal for YouTube. So you have to ask yourself, why are my subscribers not seeing the content that they signed up for? But all these other outside people are, and it's very obvious what's going on. YouTube started implementing this so that they could control my ad revenue for WWE, and it pretty much has eliminated any video I've ever done from going viral, except for in the rare case like this, where my haters are actually fueling my videos from the outside sources like Reddit. YouTube refuses to answer any questions. They refuse to let me come to their headquarters in California and have a meeting.
People are asking, is his head really that big? Yeah.
Is there anyone that uses the term haters regularly that isn't a total loser?
No, that is like that's Jared uses the term haters a lot.
Yeah, like it's real loser talk.
Yeah. My haters.
Yeah.
As a content creator who's a silver play content
lame.
creator on his way to gold with this, mind you, they will not have a phone conversation and they refuse to answer specific questions on the analytics like this where it is beyond obvious what is going on. So tag YouTube.
He does
here
have
if
a
they're
really
here.
shallow head. He has a small brain. Like we should do some serious phrenology on Ryback. I think we'd
bring it back.
I think we'd like what we found.
Twitter, X, wherever they're at, and let's demand that they answer questions and actually make this situation right. They're the last social media platform with their corrupt policies holding me back, and we need the right thing to be done. And that's the last bite. Feed me more.
Catchphrase.
I wonder if that's owned by WWE.
Probably, honestly, yeah.
The next thing I have here is Kendell. Kendell made a whole video just talking about me. You know who Kendell is, right?
Jenner?
No.
Oh, then no.
Oh my God.
Maybe I will when I see it. I have a bad brain.
We'll see how long we can tolerate him before we stop watching it.
Okay.
But he's another Eric July defender guy who has like who's I'll just let him speak for himself. Here he is.
Yeah.
Here he is.
Holler if you
See if
hear
I
me, and
recognize
welcome
him.
to this special little video where I have a few words to say about somebody from the likes of those little losers known as the Drunken Peasants. Now, of course, we've gone on.
He's gay.
To how they love to stalk me.
You know who he reminds me of?
Don't just
Scott.
smile.
He's Scott Thompson. He kind of reminds me of Scott Thompson.
He is Scott. Like he's 100% gay. Like that's I've seen him for 5 seconds and I'm like, oh, gay man. I mean, like nothing wrong with that. But I'm guessing if he's an Eric July defender, he's probably not openly gay.
No, and he lives with like his 70-year-old dad who like challenged a fight. Me and Billy, like he like freaked out.
That's awesome.
Fight, you guys. Tell to meet me in my driveway.
Well, he's probably mad because he had a gay son.
And how they've done things like
he does these drawings and they're so bad, and he'll try to draw these busty women, but they have huge tits and like these really small heads in proportion.
Yeah, and then Adam's apple, big dick.
threaten people to come to my home during the middle of a stream. How we've got.
All right, so he claims we threatened to come to his home. Some random person.
I don't think you did.
No, some random person came to his chat and was like, "Oh, Billy, the fridge is coming to your house." So now he uses that as we threatened to come. Because he's stupid.
One of them who was pointing at the camera like he was so defiant about how it's always his day, every day he's in charge, when he's not even in charge of his own colon. But now there's the...
Oh yeah, he's going to call me like super fucking fat multiple times.
The one of the two of them, all Ben old boy, who always looks like he's squinting because any sort of light, whether it's the light of actual truth, and that he's a complete utter loser with no ability to ever think for himself.
Hey,
and has
Kendell, Ben looks like he's squinting because he's Chinese, you racist. How dare you?
It's nothing but sociopathic anger and rage at anybody that has a body weight under about 200 pounds and actually...
I'm 175 pounds. He's like, I hate anyone who weighs under 200 pounds. So I hate myself.
It has a ability to control their caloric intake and also a little carb control and just the general self-control to not immediately become somebody that is absolutely positively obsessed in a completely violent, unhealthy way with someone like me. Oh yeah, Ben, old boy, well, I know you're the one who can't stop continuing to let me live rent-free in your mind. I know right now that if I really
that's another one. That's another fucking phrase.
Rent-free in your mind.
God damn it, that's embarrassing.
It's very
you
lazy.
Should be so fucking embarrassed. It's so fucking lame. God damn it. How do you fucking sleep at night saying shit like that unironically?
I never understood
Jesus
how that
Christ,
was
you
like
loser.
an own. It's like rent.
I made you think about me.
Right.
Okay. I have the capacity to think about lots of stuff.
Right.
Like you're not owning me.
Into the
God
psyche
damn
of
it.
this.
And do better get a better teleprompter.
That's White Ben for the Drunken Peasants. I know that if I went in there, there would be a solid gold mansion. If you thought Trump Tower was covered in solid gold, wait until I have. I've got more solid gold in his head in the mansion that is rent-free I'm living in his mind.
Wow, he's really running with this metaphor.
Oh, he'll just keep going.
On the old song and dance show, Solid Gold.
He always...
But also, he's written all of this out and is reading it.
Yes. Well, no.
That's really funny.
No. He didn't write it. No. This is just him.
Oh.
This is him off the cuff.
But then why isn't... Then if it's off the cuff, why isn't he looking at the camera?
Well, you know there is a condition where you avoid eye contact, right?
What
was that? Yeah, that does ring a bell.
And not only there, but I am going around in the finest Armani suits with solid gold shoes on as he continues to scream.
You couldn't walk with solid gold shoes, you silly. They're heavy.
And obsess and shriek and hem and haw. And if there's ever any chance of there actually being any ability to really go and actually speak in any real matter, he is the ultimate type of I am so cool, I am so tough little loser online who is nothing more than a keyboard warrior. But then he tries to go and scare you into thinking that he's the tough one, he's the cool one, he's the open-minded one. Oh, look at how we don't block people. Look how we all ping people on. Yeah, because your idea of trying to spark some debate is really just psychopaths coming into my chat and trying to say that these people are coming and these people are going to destroy you.
No one says they're going to destroy him.
No, the only thing...
Until now, I'm going to destroy you, Kendell!
It can destroy, the only thing Ben can destroy is a box of ring dings.
Yeah, he keeps making all these, like, Ben is super fucking fat.
Yeah.
He doesn't know it, like... He's just talking bullshit, and he makes all these random pop culture references.
Bisexual, he wants to top a man booty.
Maybe.
Nice.
Thank you so much. We've hardly got any donos tonight, and it makes me sad. And I'm hoping maybe somebody out there can help us out and help us get to at least 10% before the end of this.
You're making Ben sad, you
I know.
fucking monsters. Throw some money in.
And by the way, this will probably end up being an overtime stream anyway. So, kind of like another time, I think Scott was on when he left. I just kept streaming for a little while. I'm probably going to do that again tonight just to keep things rolling with the goal because it's very important that we meet the goal every week.
The thing he's capable of ever taking down is maybe another heart attack inducing box worth of snack food from a high shelf.
I don't eat snack food. I don't even eat like sweets or candy.
I was going to say, sometimes you don't eat all day.
Yes, literally every other day. I mean, every now and then I'll like every now and then it'll be like, fuck it, I'm going to eat today. But it's been like only like 4 times in 4 months that I've just, you know. So,
in wherever it is that he's living. This is the kind of guy who probably envies me for several reasons. One, the fact that I don't need a sleep apnea machine for being so damn fat.
I don't have a sleep apnea machine.
That if I lay down on my back and sleep, I wind up having a heart that stops more and more times than a career Democrat runs from a draft board back in the old time of the 60s and 70s, but continues to wind up projecting onto their enemies as being the only ones who ever were afraid of military service. Maybe it's because I actually have some kind of skill beyond being able to talk into a camera. If anything, this is for my free time, my happy time.
I hope so, because you don't have skill at talking into a camera. You know, I haven't locked eyes with you once.
Thank you so much. I don't want to cry.
Berserker.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna let the audience vote on this. 'Cause this whole video is him just shitting on me, just so you know. But I want to give you guys a choice right now. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys choose, and we can come back to this.
Some money so
Thank you
can
so
keep
much.
destroying those ringlings.
There you go.
Yeah, let me buy some Hostess snack cakes. No, like a lot of times when Scott has matches, people will give him a lot of snack food, and I abstain from a lot of that snack food. It's a lot of exotic snack foods too.
Yeah, to try on the pod.
Yeah. I think the only thing I ever took one time when you offered me some was a Peepsy.
Ah, yes, I did give you a Peepsy. I hope it comes back next Easter.
Yeah, it was. I'm not used to enough to what regular Pepsi tastes like anymore, so I didn't really notice if it tasted that much different than Pepsi.
It wasn't wildly different from regular Pepsi. It was inoffensively different. But there was a little something to it that I did not mind. I would drink it again.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna give you guys like 3 minutes.
Ooh.
Here.
Okay.
Let's see. It went to 100% for a second there. Oh, 3 minutes. We can always come back to this video too, so who knows? I just want to see the look on his face when everyone shows up. Oh my God. Okay. 2 more minutes.
Yeah, Kendell is really it's like he's a professional actor and refuses to look at the camera. But that's not what he's doing.
He starts off, thank you so much. Yeah, he always starts off with like, holler if you hear me. Every video is holler if you hear me. And then he says something like, smack it, lick it, suck it, and see you on the... He has like an outro.
Gross. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's real. Slam it, see you on the flip side, space cowboy, or something like that. I'd have to hear it again to truly remember. All right, so time to go, everybody.
Humor is a
you guys have voted.
Survivor on his spot.
You guys have voted. All right, the democracy has spoken. So now, please go there and give him a poop balls first. Give him a poop balls.
Poop balls.
Yeah. Just give him a poop balls.
Little bit of poop balls.
Here, rise.
Here
See
you
you,
go.
everybody. Here. Have a great night, man. Appreciate you stopping by.
He's playing. Here we go.
Static
I think he's playing a game for babies.
Well,
Hey, baby.
He likes stuff that's like lolly adjacent. He's always
Got rid of the Marrow clone. I'll just skip for now.
Well, I respect that. He's a big vor guy.
Here he goes.
Here they go.
Here they come.
Here they come. Oh boy.
Look at him. He's gonna get really distracted now. He hates this. He cannot.
He's gonna keep looking.
Five boys and girls.
Okay, tell him he's fatter than Ben. Say, you're fatter than Ben. You're fatter than Ben.
Ultra Fireball. Hell yeah.
No.
Let's see.
He doesn't have any mods,
wields
so he
this type
can't.
of
He
power.
can't stop it.
Rated untouched.
Any mods? Nope.
Right?
No mods.
It's very weird.
It's weird, man.
So. I do not think so.
Are we gonna have? I challenged Sturgis to a shirtless pose down,
Love it.
and he has ducked me since day one.
Coward.
Let's see.
Who's fatter, Sturgis? Come on, pull up the tweet I did earlier.
Pop that shirt off.
Oh, here. Oh no, the R. Kelly again. Oh God, I don't watch for that.
Jokes on
Nicely done.
Yeah.
Went fwee, bud. Sure. Went fwee.
Went fwee.
I'm gonna give a dislike too.
Not fat at all, so good job.
You are. What do you mean you're not fat at all? We just looked at a picture of you, doughboy.
You're fat as shit.
Shirtless, pose down. Let's go.
Pop it off. Pop that shirt off.
You've been calling me fat for 6 months. Prove that I'm fatter than you, loser.
All caps, take your shirt off now.
You've been calling me fat for 6 months. Oh, look, he's deleting comments, or, well, he's probably banning people.
Easily I could do this.
Either way I could do this, bud. Either way I can do this, bud. Yeah, and now you're not playing your game anymore.
I was gonna say, I want to see who's gonna get eaten next. Come on.
And this, bud. And this.
And this.
And this. What a great game stream, Sturges.
That.
What an awesome game stream.
High level gaming.
And that.
Yeah, you can see the comments disappearing in real time. There's that one. There's that one.
Someone said, tell Ben to post a shirtless pic and we'll see how fit he is. Sure. Yeah. Me and Sturgis can both do it.
Yeah. The gauntlet has been laid for a shirtless pose down.
Someone's coping, being like, it's okay. I like big boys.
It's okay.
Too easy.
Too easy, bud.
Too easy.
Too easy, bud.
The only person that lives rent free is me. I live rent free in everyone else's head.
Interesting how just a second ago I noted the type of person who uses the lives rent free.
Bye.
It's almost like a religion. It's like one of their mantras over there.
It really is.
Because they can't like argue their ideas or against other ideas.
No, their best argument is I made you think of me.
Yeah, and then he falls back on you're fat or you got 25,000 Twitter followers but you only got 10 likes and 5 comments. It's like, okay, but are you going to defend like your views or something?
No, I'm going to attack irrelevant things. And also, the reason you got that is because WWE is suppressing your Twitter account.
Yeah, they claim they own Drunken Peasants. What happened? Mario hasn't moved in a while here, Sturges. Come on.
Mario's having quiet time.
I'm a professional at this.
Big rest after that last battle.
I'm a professional at this.
At what? Specifically?
At this,
deleting mean comments? He honestly might be a professional at deleting mean comments because he's probably had to do it a great deal in his life.
Man, this is the best game stream I've ever seen in my life.
This is my favorite. This is why I love gaming streams.
You don't have to be here.
If you don't like it, you don't have to be here, bud.
They're the ones who came here. Don't know why they're saying they live rent-free in someone's head.
See how focused he is on this?
So stupid.
Yeah. You're so stupid, bud.
Oh, yeah.
Stupid.
I'm the one that lives rent-free, yet you're always here. And it's funny that this guy says, I have flabby arms, yet Ben can't even lift 25 pounds.
What?
Wimp, bro.
What is that base? What?
I literally...
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
I literally, on my streams,
I'm the wimp.
do, like, bicep curls with 35, 40-pound weights. I don't know what he's talking about.
Bench 730 pounds.
I wish.
Easy peasy. I don't need mods, bro. I'm the ultimate. I'm my own ultimate mod.
Yeah, you know the point of mods?
Ultimate mod!
You're not annoying me, hells.
The point of mods is so that they can take care of stuff while you stream.
While you play Mario games.
See, but they all have to make shit up about me. I can't lift 25 pounds? What?
Bye.
Bye. I like, because he's so delusional. He has like these weird delusions of grandeur. He thinks he's winning here.
Yes. Ban me and prove you are a baby. That's a good comment, actually.
No problem.
Oh, and he did. It's already gone.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
You know what? Maybe he is the ultimate mod.
Thanks for the dollar.
Actually, Austin
Love
Powers is the ultimate mod, but he's good too.
I enjoy getting your hate money, by the way.
Hate money?
Where's the money?
I enjoy getting your hate money.
Renowned Zero likes him young.
Keep on sending hate money. I appreciate it. I'll take.
Who's
every
sending
single one
money?
of your dollars, bro. Freaking weirdos, dude.
Weirdos. You freaking weirdos. See,
Oh man.
this happens every time. See, if I was him, I would just keep playing the game and be like, all right, whatever.
Yep.
Let's see. Put that.
Look at him. The Mario has not moved in like 5 minutes.
No,
Can you just shut the
Mario's
heck up?
having a
How about
nice
that?
little rest.
You can
Oh,
get
look.
lost.
Okay, now he made someone
He
a
made
mod.
a mod!
Oh no, random.
I thought you were the ultimate mod. Why do you need another mod?
Why does the ultimate mod need a second mod?
If you're
And
the
to that I
ultimate
say,
mod.
Glanderson Booper.
There we go. Moving on along.
He's sending himself money on the alt account. I love it.
Let's see what you got. Oh, hello again. That pipe is a shortcut to my home, Monster Town. I'll see you there.
Do the voice!
Yeah. What is this garbage? Still just giddy. See, Mario moved a little bit. Now he's fucking trapped there. Oh, God.
You can't.
Like
Just keeps looking.
all gone.
Did he say like
It's all
cockwork? Hold on. Hold on.
I think he might have said like cockwork.
Hold on.
Long.
It's a long stream, so it's... Hold on. I think he says it here.
Yeah.
Like cockwork, they're all gone.
Yeah,
It's all gone.
Like cockwork! That's another new one!
Yes!
Like Gideo games!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Cockwork!
Like
That's a
goddamn cockwork.
That's a new one to like hit his chat
amazing.
with. Cockwork.
Let's go.
Like cockwork.
Big day.
Oh my god.
Come on, show
If
your
anyone
man
who's not already banned wants to
Hi, Uncle Bell.
let him know what he said in
Although I
his
can't
chat,
type
you
I
can
still
do
have
that.
Some items you can use. Maybe you'll find it in your heart to forgive me if I can help you get equipped.
Like cockwork, bud. They're all
Absolutely.
done.
I can absolutely.
My favorite movie is Cockwork Orange.
Cockwork orange. Cockwork orange. Look at him.
Yes! Scotty,
I'm not angry.
my
I've
guy.
got new minions now. I'm going to reclaim my castle. You go on with your life here. I wish you the best. Hell yeah. What can I get you? You can get me some new items. Spike Chomp, yes. Get that. Equip it.
Get that.
Don't need that.
Turns out the gameplay is more boring than him not
Right.
playing.
Yeah. I just look. He's gonna keep looking.
Oh yeah, I remember this one.
I sent him money to see if he'd save
I
you
remember
5
this.
Ben in a YouTube.
Of course he
fight,
won't.
But his dumbass thinks it's a troll comment.
Well,
Fuck you splurges.
I mean-
wood.
I mean, he wouldn't do that. Like it doesn't. He'll. That's a cop out. Him saying that's a troll comment because he won't agree to that.
Yeah.
But it's like, who is fatter? Like, I'm not saying I'm like a chiseled bodybuilder, but like, who's fatter?
Yeah, no, you're all you're saying is someone that he probably shouldn't be calling fat, which I'd say from the pictures pretty accurate.
Yeah, and I'm saying like, he's probably wearing a large when he should be wearing an XL in this.
Yeah,
in this
he's
picture.
in denial about what shirt size he is for sure.
Yeah. Yes.
Like me, I've accepted that I'm a 5XL.
5XL tall. 5XL.
I'm
tall.
sorry, a 5XL tall.
go and give you all a nice little look into this artistic skill I have with videos I do where you get to have the best of both worlds of me going off about whatever is a topic of the day, and also the ability to, you know, do a little something that might involve some drawing, may involve some watercolor. You may see me go and expand into watercolor pencil work in the future. That's something I would like to do and expand on, and it's a matter of actually growing and developing and putting in the work. This Ben old bitch has been the man who absolutely positively never puts the work into anything. No wonder these are the kind of losers that don't just hate a guy like me for that first.
So would Sturgis do Clockwork with Mama JF?
Well, he could if she wasn't dead.
I mean,
reason I mentioned, or that have artistic skill, or the fact that if women look me in the face, they are not vomiting in fear and terror and maybe even anger or disgust.
Have you ever vomited in fear?
Well, he's saying women do that when they look at me in the face.
But he said they vomit in fear. Have you ever vomited in fear?
No, never.
No, that's a weird reaction.
It's usually nausea, I would say. Is that usually like...
oh my God.
Yeah.
He doesn't just have a face that only a mother could love. He has a face that only the mother of Norman Bates could love. And she didn't have that much of an attractive face either.
Played by the very attractive Vera Farmiga on Bates Motel. Yeah, don't mind if I do, pal.
I'd rather look at that skeleton in the basement of the Bates Motel mansion than ever look him in the face ever again. Maybe that's why he's squinting.
Is it
Maybe
a motel or a mansion, buddy? You can't have it both ways.
Because on his webcam on his computer,
mansion.
he can see himself there in the camera, and he's
mansion.
desperately trying not to want to look at himself so hideously. Because a man like them, if you look at them long enough, you do wind up having the same effect of those National German Socialists back in the 1930s when they would look inside the Ark of the Covenant, which is...
So is that a Indiana Jones?
I was going to say, like, where are you going with this? Because those guys in the 30s looked very sharp. I'm like, when they looked at the Ark, I guess they looked bad. That's fair. You got me there.
Well, I would say you never ever want to see, but with people like Ben and the rest of the people who follow him and obsess with him and listen to him, believe me.
I wonder if Kendall's streaming right now.
Believe me, that is something that a lot of people would like to see.
Kendall's having sex with a man right now.
Because a man like this is absolutely positively irrelevant. This is a man who has...
This is another thing him and Sturgis do a lot. It's like, they tell me I'm irrelevant. I don't care if they think I'm relevant. I don't care if I am relevant or not. It doesn't bother me. I'm a grown man.
Also, you're not there insisting that you are. So
right.
It's a pointless argument.
Oh yeah, Kendall is streaming right now.
Also, I think that he thinks that irrelevant starts with an E. Is he streaming?
Yep. He's drawing his...
And is he drawing a hot shirtless man?
I might be the Hulk. I don't know.
The Death of Captain Marvel graphic novel.
I don't think it is. I think it's a hot shirtless man.
Thanos through his run of writing the Silver Surfer. Then came the Infinity Gauntlet. And all of that then became the big major other cosmic Marvel.
Here's Kendall's stream.
Bulge.
The Marvel
right here.
Then used as the basis for the whole Infinity Saga with their movies. And all of that.
Yeah,
all of that.
Make the dick bigger, Kendall.
More bulge.
Then Disney brought back Jim Starlin into the fold.
I do not. I don't like myself in piss yellow.
That's your problem, Ben.
We're at exactly 10%. Our next, the next goal we're going to push for is 20 tonight.
Me that because he's also a big fan of the cosmic Marvel,
which we could reach pretty quickly by someone just tossing down $80. So maybe think about doing that if you're not a baby.
82 for the Jared Dono.
Or 82 for a hell of a lot of hee-hees.
Someone, he has a lot of you guys blocked, but I'm guessing a few of you have secret accounts. Just tell him to make the dick bigger. Just make the dick bigger.
Then
make the bulge, but something to the effect of make the bulge bigger.
Your doodles are awful, Kendall.
Here you go. All right, we've got a jackass in the stream. Let's smack that ass wipe away.
Smack him.
Simple. That'll do.
He gave me a false DMCA. It just fell off recently.
Nice. Dudes are watching the video you posted. I'm trying to figure out what's the... I'm trying to... well, there's the stream I did not too long ago where, I did wind up going and now have nearly 1,000 views on that. So... I want to thank.
there goes one.
And
we're scrolling up the chat, scrolling
monetize
down.
the haters that Eric July likes to say. Well, if anything, it's the haters that are monetizing me. So I'd like to thank them for doing that.
Yes, we're monetizing you, dude. You don't understand. You fuck. Yes, yeah, we're monetizing you, not the other way around.
That's
Yeah.
Not a bit surprised.
And also, again, the use of haters.
He was like, "Oh, Eric July monetizes haters, but actually, it's the haters monetizing me." It's like, yeah, but he thinks that's a win for him.
Yeah.
Yes, I can, jackass. Remove them. Yes, there we go.
Because they said he can't ban everybody.
Oh yeah. You got your heinies all smacked around. So sorry about that.
Oh, here's his dad. Here's Alan.
More of a click.
Tell Alan to go to his driveway. I can hear his dad now in the background. His dad will like bark orders at him, like, kind of talk about that. Talk about that.
Love it.
Yeah.
Hulk down there. Oh yeah. There we go there.
Oh look,
here he is.
A gay man. Let's take a comparison to what we have here with the finished Incredible Hulk.
You can't see it.
Move on in.
You can barely see it.
Fix the lighting.
I really emphasize the size.
You're doing a bad job. You're better at drawing men than women. That got through for a little bit. Ask if that's a picture of his dad.
We saw what his dad looked like. It was.
We will also compare it to.
He looked like Oswald Cobblepot.
Oh look, here's another picture of a jacked shirtless man that I drew recently.
If you enjoy what you're looking at and you want to bring this home,
but he's green, so I'm not gay.
What you do is follow the link to my art store and drop in.
It looks really
gay for a green guy.
Donation, and
he's trying to sell this shit.
Will be, yours to bring home. Or if
That's
you
a
want
bummer.
them both, a $50 donation in my art store will get you both these pieces. And whichever
Get better
one you
markers,
buy, if you just make the $30
Yeah,
donation,
what is
all you gotta
this?
do
You can't
is
even
come back
see
to
like
chat and
the
say
muscle
which of the two you
structure.
want, and they will be shipped out to you first
Which
thing
is what I
tomorrow
came
morning,
for.
and will be the subject of my next Luke Goes
I want to see those
Postal
buys,
video.
tries, lats, delts.
Yes!
Come on, baby.
Just keeping these up here for emphasis right there. That's nice. We've got some. What's next do we have? Oh, yes. Well, I also mentioned before about other
Tell
artists.
Alan to go to his driveway.
Some European artists that are getting work in America, have been getting work in America. There is a great
Also, tell him his
Italiano,
leather jacket's really
artist named
cool.
Simone Bianchi, who
Totally not gay.
for Marvel. He's mostly
Totally
done work for
not.
Marvel.
It is
There
not
was
a
great
gay
run
leather
on
jacket.
Astonishing
I bet he's got leather
X-Men,
chaps on too,
the
though.
Ghost Boxes
I would love to
storyline
see the bottom
for
half
X-Men.
for full
effect.
Like I said,
I
I'm
saw
not a
that
fan
from
of,
Daniel.
Lauren,
They're
Ellis, the
all
writer
they do.
now, but
They act like they're
Bianchi's
badasses
on
for
that
banning
line is really,
everybody.
really great, and he makes it worth it.
Yeah.
But there are other things that Bianchi has drawn that you can look at. Although these days, like any comic artist
And
from
if
Marvel or DC that's really popular, and
he
worth
wasn't
itself,
bad
they pretty much
enough.
only ever get hired to do cover
Turns
art.
out he's also
And
Polish.
if there's any
Well,
creative
so am
titles
I.
they do, that's it.
I know.
Yeah. Gets the chance to go and shine.
He's actually
And
from
do a
the
real
same part of the
true
country
art.
as me.
And well, if anything,
So
that's
you're a
just
countryman.
more
You should be
losses
friends.
for
You need to get over
Marvel.
this.
Yeah. When I first saw him, I
beef
was
you
like,
have.
it's Scott Thompson's son.
CalArts cringe fest people who couldn't draw
It's
water,
Scott
well,
Thompson's
we've got
gay
people who
Polish
actually
son.
honestly got
Yep.
skill. And then again, no wonder Frank Cho these days is mostly either doing comics that are independently published.
He has a
or
lot
he's
of
doing
mods.
cover
So
art for
Sturgis
them
had
and also
none,
doing
and
$6,000
he
I was
has
gonna say
like
he's got
then
mods
show
for
up on
days
the
on a
Instagram
channel
feed,
with
my God. No wonder the guy
2.5k
from the
subscribers.
Yes.
Being in suburban Maryland,
Like
in
like I'd say
suburban Baltimore,
2.4
where that's
of
where he was
those
born and raised,
2.5k
but now spent
are
both
mods.
Yeah, it's the majority of his chat is mods.
Yeah.
in the dead of winter, where he'll like show off, here's my whole back porch, and it's all just
Anyway.
sheathed in snow.
They're banning everyone like immediately, so we don't get to see the funny comments. The one time they were reacting to all of them, which made it worth it
Oh yeah.
because they could see them. And his dad was getting all triggered.
Someone Someone should definitely let him know that he's gay, though, because I feel like that would fix a lot of problems.
Kendell, you're gay. You're gay, kid.
No wit, no soul, no skill, no charm, no culture, nothing whatsoever. There's a reason why when his beloved Ohio State Buckeyes
maybe not as much culture as a gay man, but that's an unfair standard to, to compare yourself to.
Their high knees bitch slapped by my University of Michigan Wolverines earlier today. He probably
In case you were wondering if he was gay, he just said someone got their high knees bitch
Yeah,
slapped.
that is weird. That is weird.
already was going through every single joke that has ever been aimed at him rightfully about how you better go get him off your lawn by paying for your pizza. But a guy like him is so repulsively goddamn fat and knows no life beyond his computer chair that I would bet the $5 I have in my pocket right now that this is the kind of guy who probably tried a pizza delivery job once.
I would bet my $5 life savings that I have made from 2,500 subscribers on YouTube.
And got fired for stealing the pizza from his old bags, from everything he's ever been to. He went from there and was stealing everybody's pizzas. He went to McDonald's and got fired for stealing fries.
Here's what I like about Kendell, and this may be controversial.
Yeah,
but I like the way when he finds his way into a metaphorical insult, he just digs deep on that shit for the next 4 minutes, and I kind of like that because he's been going on this pizza run for a minute now.
Yeah,
and I like it.
Yeah, I'm such a fucking disgusting fat ass that I got fired from pizza delivery because I can't help myself but eat all the pizzas. That's what he's saying. Yeah,
it checks out.
I bet you he probably went and wound up getting fired from Costco as a stock boy because he tried to go into that little coffin back there, the little place where they have the coffins for sale, and he wound up just taking a nap. And people thought that it was some kind of weird, strange death pact that they were trying to do.
This is a hell of a riff, I gotta say.
At the very least,
I no longer think he wrote this. I have been convinced of that.
No.
This is some stream of consciousness bullshit.
A good job for him. A life where he doesn't have to think or move or do anything other than lay there. So maybe pretend to be a corpse at a Halloween haunted house attraction might be the best thing that could ever possibly happen to him. It might just be
I also
the
kind of like it
best
when he
moment of
gets
his
more animated. It's kind of cute.
Entire useless, wasted, talentless life. This is a man to whom I had a nice little cream sauce with my vegetarian lasagna as my dinner today. I'm pretty sure that sauce is really just what we know as Alfredo, but I just had it for one vegetable meal. He probably has it as his blood type.
Lasagna is not a vegetable meal.
What are you talking about?
He's saying I have Alfredo sauce as my blood type, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Because there is no other way a man like him could have probably been born with the head shape of a beach ball. And the only difference now is that it's a larger beach ball with more greasy hair that makes him look like a guy who would fail to sell weed or LSD at a Grateful Dead concert back in 1971 up around in the Catskill Mountains. And yeah, that
he's so oddly specific. 1971 in the Catskill Mountains.
I gotta respect the specificity of these. 1971 Grateful Dead concert in the Catskills. What?
He's a fucking weirdo, man.
I'm a Kendell fan. I'm a Kendell fan.
That would be the guy who would be too slow and stupid to tell.
Then I'm sure you'll be glad to hear also that Kendell mocked the death of Billy's father. You gonna applaud that too?
Oh, cool guy.
Yeah.
Apart the narco police undercover from the actual deadheads who are there to really get high.
See, he's still going with this wildly specific insult.
That is complete fiction. It's so weird.
It's kind of fascinating. I'm not mad at it, honestly.
Are you going to say Kendell did have some good ideas?
Look, there's good people on both sides.
He did have some good ideas. He helped the economy.
But the ability to spot one difference of one person from another is not something he really, really has any understanding of. That's why a loser like him can't stop screeching.
Actually, Ben's really good at spotting differences between people, especially between different races. Ben was telling me the other day how black people drive like this and white people drive like this.
Of course.
during one of his live streams, where the best that a lolcow like that can do is go over one of my live streams and see what I'm doing, because I actually have people who have jobs, who have lives, who have
He has people who has who have
families,
jobs.
who have reasons to care for something else. They are not a bunch of miserable, unemployed dillweeds who have nothing better to do than to jump.
Kendell, I have terrible news for you. If they were watching your live stream, they are not the people that you were describing.
His little finger snap there was really gay.
Miserable, unemployed
It's cute as shit.
who have nothing better to do than to jump at the beck and call of somebody
Z-snap
looking into a webcam all day long while trying to deny that they are so sad and miserable, or that they're just a person who is deceiving themselves as much as they hustle their audience. And yet these are the people that want to
Speaking of people deceiving themselves, you're gay.
Van Sciver, Eric July. No, the only reason they really hate them, the same reason they only hate.
We don't hate Ethan Van Sciver, by the way. And we don't even really hate Eric July. We just think his comic book sucks.
Hate me is because, well, I'm doing what
Eric
they
July
do.
is kind of a genius for getting idiots like you
You're
on
right.
board. Like Eric July might be the Forbes Businessman of the Year 2023.
By the way, I do want to also say that Kendall has admitted that he didn't buy Eric July's comic book. But he still defends
he sure
him.
mentions him a lot for
I
someone
know.
who didn't buy his comic book.
Sturgis buys all of his shit. Sturgis is an Eric July pay pig, like through and through.
Love Sturgis.
Them, and what they do is not the only thing I know how to do. So that's why they probably, if
Suck
they weren't
dick.
so poor and stupid, if they could become channel members today, they would see all of the work I have.
Oh shit, let me become a Kendall channel member. Holy shit, I'm racing
Turned
to
into
it.
a shill. That was seamless. He's pretty good. You know what? He's pretty good.
Types of endeavors that I do,
in.
other types of things that I like to collect or talk about, other types of things that I've got on my mind. Since for him, if he wants
Men's
to think that
assholes.
he's so much better than me, well, jackass, you do nothing but obsess over moi and keep on
Moi.
Okay. Look, you can't pull the veil back that far and say moi.
Over moi.
Like, you gotta keep him guessing a bit, Kendall. Come on. Come on, buddy.
Moi.
reaching and screaming about whatever it is I'm doing or saying and acting like you are so important when there is nothing important about you. You are the kind of person to whom I actually go between two emotions. Either I laugh in your face, figuratively speaking, or I pity you. Truly, truly, truly pity you. And there is nothing else that can ever be done that would ever get me to feel otherwise, except for occasionally oscillating into outright anger when it comes to when the people like you and your fans, or inbred little hive mind of fans, wants to go out of the way to try to give me shit. That wants to go out of the way to convince
That never
themselves.
happens.
No.
That didn't happen 20 minutes ago.
That somehow they have the drop on me.
He's so
The
sassy.
only thing you have the drop on is if your fat ass is tripped off of the railing of a bridge and you wound up falling into the river below or into the
you could see the wheels turning mid metaphor, but he gets there. He's pretty good at it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's very artistic.
He is.
Path of a truck below.
Especially when
That
it
even-
comes to watercolors of shirtless buff men.
Then that would be something where I'm pretty sure your fat ass would probably leave a giant crater in the road, or would trigger a tidal wave like the third act of Deep Impact, or if you didn't make a crack in the road,
So
then
specific.
Oh yeah, this is
It's
all
wild.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
any oncoming car would
He is
shatter
a
to a
gift.
thousand pieces from the impact of your disgusting, greasy little ass. Because I remember about back in the day, Italian.
Your disgusting, greasy little cute ass. You delicious, cute little disgusting ass.
Guys used to be called.
Speaking of
greaseballs.
disgusting, this lighting. Come on.
Yes. What is
Stop.
this?
Whatever you're doing,
Yellow
stop
tint.
it.
It's jaundice lighting.
Thing is, with a guy like you, Ben, old boy, a guy like you who wants to call me a Jew on the count of my nose, well, knowing a little freak like you and the demented loser like you, well, actually, you go to see the Holocaust Museum, and on the wall, you'll see the names of all those victims, including people with my family name. And knowing a sick freak like you, that's probably the only way you'll ever be able to achieve an erection during this entire week. And that's not my opinion.
Hey! Lucky guess.
Yeah.
I
How do you
I'm
know?
right. So
Did you look at my medical records?
Thank you out there for watching. Remember to subscribe so my channel hits 10,000 subs. Don't forget also to go and become a
So when
channel
it
member today.
quadruples from now, how long do I have to wait?
It's a lofty goal.
All that members-only content that makes me more entertaining than old Ben, old bitch. And besides that, do not forget that I have an art store to go to. Yes, my art store, you'll see I have posters for 200.
You'll have to hear his outro because it's very
I
weird.
have color art for 30, pen and ink art for 25, sketchbooks for 25, trading cards for only 10, and I also have a nice little commission available. Commissions in color are 60, commissions for pen and ink art are 50, or commissions for trading cards are only 20. Beyond that, you can also go and make sure that you donate in my store. Donations are the first.
I kind of want to commission gay porn from him.
I know one person who tried to commission something from him, and he took the money and never sent the stuff.
You fraud, Kendall.
Yep.
How dare
you see there, any denominations accepted, and the minimum donation is also greatly appreciated because that money goes directly to me. And if you want to buy my work or commission me and you live outside of America, just add up what you want in US dollars and include another 25 US for the international shipping fee, and your items will ship immediately. So thank you, and remember, Beeline, slam it, lick it, suck it, and see you, Space Cowboy.
Oh, I don't like that. But did he refer to us as felines? Because
Yes.
I did kind of like that.
I knew you would.
I liked how it started, did not like how it ended.
I am going to step out of the room for just a moment. I'll be right back. I'll put you full screen, Scott.
Ooh.
A man of the people.
Hey, people. Yeah, so that dude's fucking gay. Oh, he's fun though. He occasionally fell into the cliche trappings of that kind of person with he definitely did haters, and he might have done the rent-free thing too. Everyone's kind of I've conflated all the silly people we've seen tonight. But yeah, those like wildly specific insults that ramble on and kind of trail off, they're really fun. They're really fun. Like, they're insane. Doug Funny with severe autism. Yeah. Pretty accurate. Oh, hey, Agent 006, would you like attention? I've given it to you, so day made, I guess. What else is going on? Talking about slamming and sucking it, and then ending with cowboys would attest to his gayness. Yes. Also, his entire demeanor and every word he said would also attest to his gayness. I love the beard. Thank you. I have not been shaving for a bit, and it's thickened up to dangerous proportions. And who's to say what will happen next? I don't think I'm going to do the giant beard again. I've done it. I got a lot of food in it. I think I made my point, whatever that was. I don't know, to get my family to stop talking to me. So I don't think I need to go that route again. But yeah, I like where it's at right now. I definitely have to I have to de-neck beard because I literally haven't shaved at all in like 7 years. But no, I got major neck beard action going on, and like bits and pieces up here encroaching on my eyeballs, and I don't know if that's a great look, but overall I think we can agree pretty cute. The blonde is really blonding today. Thank you Caraxa. Neck beard reveal. That's how I'm gonna finally get canceled, is the neck beard reveal. Please don't look. I'm sorry. I broke the Kendall rule of never looking into the camera. I should get a beard like Pimp Monk. Or, hear me out, not. Do I get beard dandruff? A bit, but I keep it pretty well oiled, so not so much. When it was big and I didn't maintain it for a bit, then you would get kind of beard dandruffy, yeah.
Beard dandruff.
Yeah. It's a real condition.
Interesting. We should watch something else.
Gay porn.
Here is
Kendall got me all excited.
Here's Trumpster Bob calling for a boycott of AEW.
Oh no.
Yep.
Tony Khan will be heartbroken.
Okay, so
this angle.
But
This
if you
is
look
an
at a country
aggressive
like Dubai,
angle.
who has no age of consent.
Sounds pretty
Which
cool.
means if you were born into a family there, the father, while you're a baby, can finger your butthole.
Speaking of gay men, Trumpster Bob, ladies and gentlemen.
No, he's perfectly straight.
I don't think he's I don't think he's gay. I think he was definitely molested and it's fucked him up.
Oh my God.
I don't think he's gay in the traditional sense.
That's gross.
I think he has a butthole fixation that has followed him for most of his life.
Yes.
And it is the result of something very bad happening to him in his childhood. Perhaps, I don't know, the thing he just said, apropos of nothing.
Finger your butt.
Sorry, it's a norm over there. If you're a little baby that's born, a baby girl, they can get you stressed out when you're a baby. And by the time you're 5 years
disgusting.
old,
This is fucking disgusting.
You know?
Why are you doing this to me, Ben?
That
being said, the text at the bottom, unrelated to anything he's saying, kind of fun. Robert De Niro is a see-through puppet. What? What?
Oh my God.
I guess. Right?
Bob is Cobe's younger brother.
Nah, you're not of age. But what they do is they try to coach you, but they want their females to be horny by like 10 years old.
Well, sure,
Younger,
you gotta
if they can make
get
it
them
happen.
there somehow.
10, 11, 12. God, if they get you horny by that age and have you bleeding every month, they want you. They want that.
Bob is such a fucking freak, dude.
He's I don't know. They haven't made the words yet. They should have sent a poet. I don't have the words for it. I can't wait for the AEW tie-in though.
Mm-hmm.
People that make up Dubai are good people, but the people that took it over and been running it all these thousands of years, well, they're bad people. They got ran up through there. Actually, don't bet thousands.
So wait, so who are the two groups of people? The people in Dubai are good, but the people who took it over 1,000 years ago are bad. So like, who's who exactly?
Didn't he say that babies get their buttholes fingered in Dubai, but now he's saying they're good people?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
What's the problem?
Okay.
But let me tell you, the government that's in charge of Dubai should be America's main fucking enemy. They're more of an enemy because they're more opposite of the American people than Russia or China or North motherfucking Korea.
Okay.
They are by far the most fucked up people in the eyes of an American.
No, Bob, you're the most fucked up people.
Yeah. And he's in America, unfortunately.
Yes.
That could possibly exist. Now, I don't know how many people agree and say that, yeah, we should just be allowed to have sex with 10-year-olds if we want. I mean, if they're asking for it, who am I to say no?
That could be clipped so badly.
You make a fair point, Bob. I'm buying what you're selling.
That could have
Tell
been
me
clipped so badly.
They're old enough to bleed. They're old enough to... You know what?
You know what? No,
That's-
what, Bob?
I don't think
that's okay.
I don't think that's the phrase. If they're old enough to bleed, they're old enough to you know what.
You know what?
First of all, you got to go with the newspapers. If it bleeds, it leads.
Then you'll be a
Secondly, if there's
supporter
grass
of
on the
Dubai.
field, play ball.
If you don't, and you agree there should be a fucking age of consent, Statue of Liberties there kind of thing going on, of a decent, range.
Also, we can
Then you should be boycotted.
100% agree that he thinks Dubai is a country, right?
Probably.
And not a city.
Yeah.
Like, for sure, he thinks it's a country.
Yes, yeah.
No
yeah.
question. Yeah.
Yes.
Every fucking business, cell phone business, any other kind of business owned by anybody.
I do like the
from
way he says
Dubai.
business.
Business.
I don't care if they own a worldwide wrestling company or not. You boycott that shit. EAW.
You know
should be
that
boycotted, for
WWE
example.
has been in bed with Saudi Arabia for
No,
5
it's
or 6
AEW.
years now. Okay.
Because if you pander to that shit, you're making them money because you approve of their shit. Which means, by proximity, it's okay with you for a 46-year-old man to be walking down a sidewalk with your 10-year-old daughter and talk her into his home instead of going all the way down the block to your home and having sexual relations with this girl. That's okay. And if she says no, well, it's too late now. That's okay. If you're a Democrat, that's okay. If you live in Dubai and you're a Dubai citizen, well, that's okay.
Dubai citizen. I have a Dubai passport.
Now, I don't know about you, but I think that right there makes Dubai more of an enemy to America than Russia or China or even North motherfucking
A thing
Korea.
you made up makes Dubai more of an enemy than other countries that you might think are cities.
Yes. Like Amsterdam. All right. Scott, next time you're in the area, there's this restaurant we have to go to.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's called the Soup Nazi Kitchen.
Pretty good reviews.
Yeah, it has good
and
reviews.
It's got Twister for some reason.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it's fucking insane. I love the one like really bad review because
Ooh, what's the 1-star? Yeah.
It says, "I just came here to share what the inside of this place looks like." So she didn't even eat the food. Hitler mural on the wall, Mao Zedong propaganda laying out. This is not the vibe. This is in unbelievably bad taste, and I can't believe a business is choosing to operate like this. Plain wrong, shameless. The funny thing is,
Grow up, you dumb bitch. It's funny.
Oh my God! Wait till you see the reply to it. But yeah, there's a mural on the wall, and yes, Hitler is part of it.
Fun. What kind of person looks at that and think, well, and first things, I have to tell everyone on Yelp about this. But secondly, just for internet posting aside, who looks at it and doesn't just think fun? Like, grow up. What's the matter with you?
I like the
life's too short.
The reply by the business owner, it says, or no, it says Roxanne G, business owner. I don't, because the person who owns this business is an Asian guy. But it's funny.
Hell yeah.
Hi, Karen. As shameless as that time you jerked off while watching. Think about us while you jerk off, okay?
That is a great business owner reply. That's what every business owner should reply.
Yeah. So I'm sold on this food.
oh yeah.
It's, it's mostly soup. It's a soup restaurant. So,
Yeah,
like,
I'm in. Oh, did I see a cook like a racist picture in that little picture? Close this for a sec.
Okay. Right here?
Oh, no, it must have. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, see, Andrew, that is actually the owner. He's an Asian guy.
Yes.
It's funny because when this place first opened in 2020, someone broke the window to his restaurant, and this was during the whole like stop hate against Asians.
Yeah. Stop Asian hate. Unless you disagree with a joke the Asians making, then destroy their business.
This food looks good. There's like good looking dumplings right there. I'm all about.
I'm in.
I'm all about it.
We're going.
Some kind of beet salad or something. That's what it looks like. A coconut drink where they just crack
coconut.
Yes. Oh man. Some like I don't like sweet potato chips. It looks like.
I think so. Probably. There was a good looking bisque before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in for this.
Soup Nazi Kitchen all the way. DP meetup at the Soup Nazi Kitchen.
Hell yeah. It's also a reference to Seinfeld. Thanks, chat.
Yeah, it's almost kind of like it's like that, but he's also kind of being like, yeah, I am a Nazi, actually. Like he's doing that too.
He's doing that, but extra layer, he's also Chinese.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
Yeah.
You don't even know who to get mad at. He's a genius.
I agree. 100%. All right, let's check.
Take your Jewish friends.
Let's check out what's going on in the Cobra verse.
Absolutely.
Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear.
Clee disappear. Clee. It's a guy that thinks he can make clouds disappear, totally ignoring that clouds just disappear.
I've seen the guy. I think he was on Tosh.0. That's probably why I've seen or heard of it. Yeah, but I know the Clued guy.
Good fun rock and roll evening tubes. It's your boy King Cobra JFS.
Where's your iguana?
Oh man, it's dead.
It's dead. Confirmed dead or just been gone too long to still be alive?
It's if it got outside, it's dead. Like
it's dead.
Yeah, it's a bearded dragon, and they're originally from like Australia.
Hot climates.
Yeah. You're supposed to keep them under like a heat lamp. You're supposed to keep them like 70 degrees.
Yeah.
You gotta put positive vibes into what you want in life.
The secret.
And it happens.
You know what?
No,
he's an A&W cream soda guy. He can't be all bad.
Got a splash of A&W, cream soda, and then a splash of our root beer.
Why?
That is beautiful.
You don't need to
look at that.
Take every product a company makes and mash them together.
He
you
loves
can just
to do that.
enjoy a cream soda. I know he loves to do that.
Yeah, it's gross.
It is Ozzy Osbourne's 75th birthday, so I want you all to get fucking hellaciously wasted.
Seems like you're way ahead of us.
We got some old number 7, and to see them get back up on stage. Every time you hear about Ozzy in the news, it's always some sad shit, and it's like, oh, piss off.
Piss off.
Ozzy probably doesn't drink as much as he used to, but I'm gonna have a drink for him at least. And December 3rd, you know what's up, I'm gonna shred guitar. Even if I don't have any alcohol to celebrate it on the actual day, technically he is 75.
Pour one out for Puff while you're at it.
Oh no, he's forgotten about Puff. Look, he's drooling.
Oh, it's dripping off.
Yep.
Oh dear. This is not. And look, remember, I'm talking about COPES when I say this. This is not his best.
Like, you're never gonna get decent enough at shredding. I says to my YouTube trolls, piss off.
They are right, though. You are never going to get decent enough at shredding. I don't even know for what, but whatever your goal is, you will not achieve it.
The greatest.
Is that a mean thing to say?
I fuck around with it.
Whatever you're trying to do, you're going to fail.
He's just like moving his hand like this on this.
Yeah, he's sort of beating it off.
Yep. He can do a little bit of tapping. Like, this is fine. Look at his face.
And he makes a cool face when he does it too.
Rock and roll, motherfuckers. I get a little carried away with it, my bad. They're like, what the fuck?
Your face is very
up?
wet.
And I'm like, I got this really sweet pedal that my fans made me, and then they got the Fender Mustang amp with built-in effects. It's great for the stage performances on YouTube.
Stage performances on YouTube, which seems like an oxymoron.
Copes plays guitar as well as Yoko Ono sings. Yeah, Yoko Ono used to just scream. She'd go, ah! Like,
yeah.
And recording music. Drink with me, fuckers. It's Ozzy's birthday. I don't want to hear any excuses, and I don't want to hear any fucking whining. It's Ozzy fucking Osbourne's birthday.
I love how, like, Ozzy Osbourne's sober these days. So it's just another excuse for Cobra to drink. He drank when Queen Elizabeth died. He got all, like, shit-faced.
But that was, he thought it was Queen Elizabeth I.
Yeah. Someone who's been dead for, what, like 400
I just
years?
heard that Queen Elizabeth died in 1587, and I'm going to have to drink about it.
Yeah.
Party, let's go. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm like fucking Beethoven of shredding here, but you know, I do enjoy
Who is the Beethoven
playing the
of shredding?
electric guitar.
Good question. There's
And
a lot of
challenge
people who are good at it.
myself to get
But are they Beethoven good at
to
it?
this level of shredding, and I can say I'm happy with it. It's not super flashy, it's not technical, it's just I can't fucking read music, to be honest with you.
You can shorten that sentence, pal.
I can barely read guitar tabs. So how do I fucking learn
You can
songs
shorten that sentence, pal.
I can barely read.
on the guitar? Then I watch how-to videos on YouTube, and that's what the platform should be used for, but that's for another video. People are going to tell
Maybe
you
you
you're
could
not
watch
good enough.
a how-to wipe your face video.
How to wipe your face.
Face is disgusting.
Or you're getting too old, you're this or that. You tell them, fuck off. Underestimate me now, but a shot in the dark. Now the holidays are right around the corner, and I'm gonna do a shameless plug. Gotta check out that tactical soap, coupon code King Cobra. Get you 15% off.
It doesn't, by the way. He's not aware of it, but you no longer get 15% off with his code.
Oh, it doesn't work?
Well,
Get next order.
You'll see this. Yeah. So a $49.95 order, you get $1 off with his King Cobra.
You get a 2% discount.
Yeah. Yep.
Excellent. Sad.
They have amazing products like God of War Pheromone Beard Oil, which will leave your manly beard softer than silk. They also
I don't
include
think
a
you should be
pheromone
advertising for anybody.
deodorant,
He should advertise for like a pet company.
cologne sticks, and of course, they're amazing.
I'm Josh. He should get a job at his local pet store as like the reptile caretaker.
Their herpetology wrangler. He's an expert.
All designed
He's an expert at the
to
herp.
attract the of age opposite
Yeah.
sex, the ladies. It is a soap made for men. How would you like to smell like a rock star for your lady friend? Or maybe have like this unseen hidden advantage. It's almost like magic. You don't need some shitty pickup line. Like, oh, hey, you like Harry Potter? You want to see my basilisk? Wah, wah, wah. Psh. Okay, you just got smacked. Fucking ditch the shitty pickup lines. Because, you know, the biggest complaint we hear from women is that we stink. you men are gross and smelly, and So
We
I'm like, well,
or you?
I think we just found a solution to that, folks. And yeah, so I'd highly recommend Tactical Soap.
Tactical soap, the final solution to body odor.
Well, the tactical soap is pheromone soap that's allegedly supposed to like turn women on when they smell you. But this is coming from a guy who hasn't had sex in like 5-6 years.
A notable dry spell.
Yes, and he's a spokesperson for this soap.
I was gonna say, I feel like if the brands were a little more discerning with their advertisers, I don't know if they'd be going to a COPES type to be hawking their products.
It's like Stevie Wonder advertising eyeglasses. You know? It's like that.
Because we're all gross, hairy animals, we're not going to be gross about it. Men, come on, shower with a proper soap.
I think you are going to be gross about it.
Stars and gentlemen. It does have pheromones in it, and they do work. So this beard...
Also, I've never fucked.
He has, but it's been a long time.
I know, but also she was developmentally disabled.
All right, now I grew this out in a month.
And it hasn't even snagged one of them since the Obama administration.
His whole story about like the first time he felt boobs in his life is so disturbing.
They were like big bags of sand.
Well, he said she was like a special ed girl at his school.
I know. I don't like it.
And then she did the make that white stuff come out.
Like I know neither of them can consent, so it's a victimless crime, but I still don't like it.
Make that white stuff come out.
Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it.
Shaved November.
Z-Stamp.
And with the whiskers, I would occasionally dab them with the God of War pheromone beard oil. You know, your
and how'd that work?
To smell fresh. And if you can't always get to a shower, you know, their Tactical Soap Body Butter, which is their body lotion for men, it leaves your skin moist. You know what I'm saying? Don't let
use it as a shower replacement.
A lack of, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
I do not, nor does the editor of this.
Soap. You know, and you look at me like I'm going bald.
Put in promo code COPES and get maybe 2% off.
Going here, it's ridiculous. You know, I got the creepy autistic stare, so I'm not exactly what you call the most handsomest of fellows.
Nope.
And having Asperger's, sometimes socially I struggle with certain things.
Yep. The end. what a dark ending.
The end. We've got. Oh, here's some Wild Bill really quick here.
Ooh, my guy. White nationalism.
Hello,
Wild
everybody.
Bill for America.
Welcome to The Bunker. So what is this Christian nationalism that the left are so complaining about? It's simply this. Christian men and women who dare to obey the commandments of God and encourage the USA to get back to being a nation under God. That is Christian nationalism. The left are enraged because Christian nationalism might bring back some moral decency. Decency would put an end to the brutal killing of unwanted children. It would definitely stop the sexual mutilation of children.
Yeah, but it would bring about a bunch of unwanted children. And who wants that shit? Idiot. Think about the consequences.
Protect children from circus freak sexual predators. What kind of people become enraged when children are protected? That's easy. Morally despicable people make up the left-wing politics. They rage that their filthy and corrupt politics should be the only politics allowed in the USA.
If there was a, like, think of the children moratorium for a while, what would guys like this do? They probably kill themselves, right? Because that's all.
Well, Christian nationalism has been the backbone of America for over 300 years.
Not Christian nationalism. No, that has not been the backbone.
And also, I have terrible news. Wild Bill, America has not been a country for 300 years.
Founding fathers who
Not even
signed
250.
the Declaration of Independence, fought for freedom, and then established the government of the USA firmly upon Christian principles.
As well as the separation of church and state, you fucking retard.
It's like they fought for freedom for themselves, but they still owned slaves for over 100 years after that.
They fought for freedom for rich white landowners.
Exactly.
The Bible was the primary textbook in all American schools.
No, it wasn't.
For 230 years.
The primary textbook.
And guess who printed those
Not
Bibles?
true.
The United States Congress. Think about that. If the men who wrote the United States Constitution did those things, how can those things be unconstitutional?
It's in the Constitution. Separation of church and state. It's it. You can't point to the Constitution and say the opposite. You don't get to do it, Bill. I want to fight Bill. I'm going to fight Bill.
Called conservatives.
I could fight all the other guys, but they're all pussies. Bill looks like he's got like some punching power, so I feel like there'd be a challenge.
He's old,
but I'd still kill him. But he's old, so I kill him.
Wish to conserve that which is good and honorable in American culture. We are often called right-wing. Right means correct.
Not always.
Oh shit! There's right wing and wrong wing. Fucking got him. Take that, libs.
Christian nationalism is hated and cursed by the left because it is biblically founded. Philippians 4:8 says this: "Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there is any moral excellence, and if there is any praise, dwell on these things." Well, do that and call your nation to do those things, and you will be a Christian nationalist.
And as Mac from Oh Is Sunny said, the Bible is as good as a science textbook.
And the enemies of God will hate you. But that's okay. This is Wild Bill for America. Thank you for watching.
I'm an enemy of God and I hate you. So he's not wrong.
He had a story where he tried to get into Canada and they wouldn't let him in. That's because he was going there to go to like some far right rally where they're like, "Oh, no thanks. Don't have to let you in." Sorry.
Sorry, you can't. I'm so sorry, but you cannot go to this rally.
America, bless God again.
America, bless God again.
You'll be dead soon, and I like that. I can't wait till you fucking die, but I hope it's painful because you're a piece of shit.
Yeah, I know he's seen our videos before. He's just never responded. He's one.
I hope he sees this. I hope he sees me saying, "I hope he fucking dies, and I hope it fucking hurts." See, a lot of people are so quick to wish death on people, but death isn't suffering. Death is the release from suffering. I hope he suffers. I hope you fucking suffer, Bill. You hear me? I'll kill you.
I have to do this. I'm
satire.
I just think that now that you're on the show, I'm gonna play this next video and you're gonna like it. Here it is.
I like videos. You know I like videos.
What's going on, guys? It's Jared Genesis here. So, what the hell is that on my face? Hold on a second. Some dry skin or some shit.
Ah, the laugh.
Yeah, this is what happens in winter, man, when you're in Texas, dude. Like, my skin is so used to humidity that I start to get all this fucking crust on my face.
I like Parappa the Rappa front and center. On the wall there.
'Tis what she said. Seriously, guys, sorry there was no video yesterday. It actually cut off when I was making it because my computer is a piece of shit and it literally has like 2 megabytes of memory. So I have to start the shit over, and that's okay because you know what, bro?
Sad.
Each time you make a video, it's a little bit better. I've learned that over the years, you know, when you redo shit. So hopefully, anyways, knowing that it came from Jared Genesis, I don't know if that rule really applies, but anyway,
2 megabytes of memory,
guys, yo,
which is almost nothing by today's standards.
Almost none. Basically none.
I remember back when computers had like memory that was just like a couple megabytes, but that is not the case anymore.
Yeah, back when it was even measured in megabytes.
Yeah.
You know, things are finally happening, bro. Like
I would have
can
thought
tell
that Jared's memory was measured in petabytes, if you catch my drift.
What, people for the ethical treatment of animals?
Exactly.
Or delicious Mediterranean chips and bread? Is that what you mean?
That is what I mean, yes.
Okay.
Things are finally taking off with me. It took a little over a year. You know what I'm saying?
Really, this is things taking off for him?
Yeah. Yeah, things are really starting to get going for Jared. Look at him.
All right.
Look at him. He looks great.
I mean, just look at him.
Just look at him. Yeah, that's evident.
I want to be in terms of just, you know, I guess stupid, shallow, superficial things like looks, and I'm not there yet, but
well, I wouldn't worry too much about those, Jared.
I mean,
I think
look,
that
dude, I'll just say it
ship
like
has sailed.
this. I have a brand now, Jared Genesis.
He has a brand now. It's Jared. His channel is now a fitness channel. No lie.
Okay, I'm in.
It's a fitness channel.
And for me to look the brand, I understand I need to look a little bit better.
I need to look,
I've been
how do you
taking
say,
that L-glutamine
less
shit,
pregnant.
And I think it's working, bro. Like, I can tell it's finally doing something. Like, my stomach is grumbling a lot today. I think it realizes, like, oh shit, Jared's finally taking care of me. Holy crap. My body's, like, on a fucking alert. Like, what's going on? Did Jared finally start giving a shit? Oh my god. You know, it's like that movie fucking, what's that, Inside Out, you know what I'm saying? Which is like, characters inside
like
of me are
referencing
like,
a baby
what the
movie.
fuck? I thought it was just porn and junk food today. What's going on, Jared? Which, by the
His
way,
own
they're
piss.
making a new one, and I thought it was funny how the new character is going to be anxiety. That's pretty much all I fucking have. That's the only character that lives in me.
I'm
Except
pretty close to
depression.
killing
Maybe
myself.
that's for the third one. When she becomes a fucking middle-aged cat lady.
You might not see me tomorrow.
I'm sorry, guys. Oh boy, we're laughing at our own jokes. Are we doing that today, Jared? Yes, we are. So, anyways, guys, also with
He
the
makes me
trap
real
update,
sad.
The trap bar, hex bar, whatever.
No one has bummed me out today more than Jared. Jared does not make me angry. He makes me real sad.
He bought a trap bar.
Sick.
Holy shit, that thing is kicking my ass, bro.
There's this video of him like flexing and like posing like a bodybuilder. It's so hilarious because you can tell by the look on his face.
Squeezing his arm fat.
Well, I mean, you can tell by the look on his face that he thinks he's showing like he's looking like Lou Ferrigno. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, for sure, yeah,
yeah. It's crazy. And he's holding a 2-pound dumb. He ripped ass right there too. Hold on. Listen really closely.
We are.
Listen.
So, anyways, guys, also with the trap update, the trap bar, hex bar, whatever.
He'll do it in a second.
Holy shit, that thing is kicking my ass, bro. Look, I'll be real.
I think it was his stomach. I don't know if it was his butt. But
I think
his body is definitely betraying him. Also, Kathy, $20. Nice job.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I think it's a far. I hear like rectum vibrations happening.
I'm not saying it's not rectum vibrations. I can't confirm or deny.
One more time.
Whatever. Holy shit, that thing is kicking my ass, bro. Look, I'll be real with you.
Whatever it is, it's angry. It is angry.
Guys, you know, for the most part, I don't lift super heavy weight.
He's sitting down, by the way, guys, and
But I was going pretty rad on that shit. I've got some concrete weights I made a few years ago during the pandemic. They're like 25, 30 pounds now. I chiseled them down a little bit, but you know, when you stack that, listen, okay, I know y'all laughing right now, and that's okay, but
yes,
when you stack that with a, you know, 10 pounds, 5 pounds, 2.5 pounds. It gets a little bit of weight on there, bro. And I go high rep. You got to understand. I do freeze reps too. Okay. So y'all making fun of me right now.
So basically,
you guys...
I'm jacked.
Yeah.
Long story short, I'm the best looking man in the world.
I'm a bodybuilder, bro.
Don't even do a tiny fraction of the number of reps that I do. So you can just...
So I do way more reps. It's like, yeah, when you're doing it with a 2-pound dumbbell, you're going to...
2.5 pounds.
Yeah. That's what he's doing. I've seen his dumbbells.
I hope you're doing reps.
Calm it down, kiddo. All right.
That's like wearing a bracelet that's kind of heavy. Seriously.
It's wearing a big watch.
Yeah.
A chunky watch.
You know what I'm saying? These fucking powerlifters, dude. I'm sorry, but I just find most of them to be a joke.
Powerlifters are a joke, not Jared Genesis, though.
Tell him, Jared.
Shout outs to Shane Hunt, though. Oh my God, that guy is a goddamn beast. Like 285 pounds, fucking power. I would call him a power builder, really, not just a power lifter.
I would call him a power bottom.
Power bottom.
Yeah, he unfortunately got himself kind of canceled. Talk about Greg Doucette, as I like to call him. This little fucking guy, dude. I hate Greg Doucette. I hate that guy. And there's not many people I hate in the world.
No, that's not true. You hate anyone who's better than you. You're jealous of literally
He's full
everyone.
of love, Ben.
Yeah.
Don't be a hater, Ben. Don't be a hater.
I hate him, and
don't let him live rent-free in your mind either.
He already lives rent-free with his parents, so he doesn't need this.
Tucker athlete X,
He's doing a lot of living rent-free.
Yeah.
They're just, you know, they're fucking marathon runners. They're not even bodybuilders. They're just little tiny little wee men.
You're not a bodybuilder.
You know what I'm saying? And
he is now.
Well,
he's been calling himself a bodybuilder for a long time. He's also a
That's true. So it kind of.
Yeah, he's a self-awarded black belt too.
That's true.
Yep,
that's true.
Shane had a few words for him on Twitter. You can look it up. I'm not going to say them, but nice one, Shane. Let's just say Greg Doucette.
Did I just hear another one?
You heard another one. Also, he did a white power.
Nice one, Shane. Let's just say.
Yeah.
What is that?
Hey, Greg Doucette, according to Shane, likes to eat bagels, if you know what I'm saying.
Is the microphone like on his belt or something? What is this?
Lives in Bagel Town.
He switched where the lav and the receiver go.
Yeah.
And and listen, man, I'm not anti-Semitic, but
I'm not anti-Semitic, but
I'm not anti-Semitic. Also, I just did a white power symbol and said someone likes to eat a lot of bagels, if you know what I mean.
You know, someone needs to call
But
these
that's okay.
people out. Like, really, dude, they're not bodybuilders. They're tiny. They're little boys.
They're not bodybuilders. They're Jewish.
They wear size small. You know what I mean? Like, fuck off, dude. Eat something, you wanker. I'm sorry, bro, but like these people, I mean, really, who the fuck do you think you are? Calling yourself a bodybuilder, dude.
The guy that he's talking about does look like a bodybuilder. He's a smaller guy.
I was gonna say he's probably in shape, I would guess.
Yeah. Let me show you what he looks like. Yeah, I think he's only like 5'6" or something, but he's like 185 to 195 pounds of muscle.
What a little bitch.
Yeah, so this
guy's no Jared, I'll tell you what.
He's like an older guy too. He's
vascular.
Like 50. Yeah, he's not a bodybuilder. Come on.
Nah,
he's not a bodybuilder.
He's not a Jared type bodybuilder.
You mean fat?
Fat. He's not a fat guy.
Oh.
You weigh as much as like a fucking 15-year-old boy.
He weighs like, I looked him up online.
I want to meet that boy.
Because when you're a competitive bodybuilder, your height and weight is out there. And it said he was 185 to 195. That's not, that's pretty
solid.
Yeah, especially for
a short guy.
Yeah. Who clearly has very little body fat.
You know, you wear the same clothes It's like a 12 to go off on
Pubescent.
people like that. They're a fucking joke to the
Tell 'em,
bodybuilding
Jared.
industry. They are
I just heard
a
his
joke.
gut again.
And the only reason why, you know, they don't get picked on is because they're big YouTubers. They know how to work the stupid algorithm. But
Why don't
Shane
you?
Hunt was exactly right. Greg Doucette is a...
Say it.
He likes some bagels. No, but seriously, he's just a fat... fool, I almost said it. Okay, Jared, let's move on to another topic. He's a clown, bro. I mean, that's all there really is to say. Him and Athlean X. I don't care how fancy you are with your little magic markers drawing on your body. You're just a clown to me, bro. You know, you can be some little wizard. That doesn't mean shit. If you know a lot,
Disgraces
if you don't apply
to
it,
the
do
bodybuilding
work,
community
eat the food,
that
what
I
it is,
am a
you know,
part
get
of.
the
Yeah, it's so funny how he thinks he's a bodybuilder. I don't understand.
proper rest. You know, you're a poser, bro. Like, you're a fucking poser, dude. Like, get the fuck
Yeah,
out of here.
he's
Go
a
be
poser.
YouTube gamer. Go be a Twitch.
Yeah.
He's a
He's
poser
not
with
legit
Jared.
like me.
Yeah.
Jared Genesis.
You know what I mean? These little fucking pussies. I'm sorry, bro. Jesus Christ. But yeah, man, you know, going back to my hex bar, I'm just going to keep working that shit. And I'll tell you guys, I've gained a fair amount of weight, but I don't think a lot of it is fat because I don't look like I did a year ago.
But
you know, when
some of it is fat.
All of it is. He looks like he did a year ago, if not fatter. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. He looks legitimately pregnant.
Came back about a year and a half ago. I was a chubby little chipmunk, but I don't look quite that chubby anymore. I don't have that quite, you know, that I would say that amount of body fat like I did.
Yes, you do.
A year and a half ago.
I'm not
Even
basing
a
this
year
on
ago.
anything, but I don't think I do.
Yeah, I'm almost 250, bro. I was 260 back then, so I think the work is finally starting
Fucking
to pay
yoked.
off, guys. The shit is finally starting to pay off. I think within a few months' time, it's very possible I could be like 250 lean. I think it is possible. It's going to take some trying. I mean,
He claims he's 250
Definitely.
now, but he's just not 250 lean.
Yeah, exactly.
I work my ass off every day.
I'm going to replace
But I-
75 pounds of fat with muscle.
Yeah.
It'll be easy.
Yeah, it'll just
Yeah.
switch. It'll just
I
switch.
think within maybe 2 to 3 months I could get there. Now that
2
I
to
have
3
my
months?
2 to 3 months,
bar,
I'll probably.
I'm just gonna go
In 2 to 3 months, I'll probably be doing competitions. I think.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure.
goddamn hard in the paint, son. But with that said, I'm still gonna give you guys kick-ass content. I'm always gonna be doing
you
this,
are.
bro. You know, my haters ain't gonna stop me, and they know that, dude.
Haters.
So
How many people? How many
that's what I
sad
got for
people
you
have
guys.
we seen say haters today?
That's their. That's what
It
they
is,
say.
it is the mantra.
man? Sorry, guys, I am gassy right now. That shit. Whew, that
No
glutamine.
shit.
I don't know if that's what's making me gassy, but Oh, I'll tell you guys what it is, man. I found out that ginger is great for bloating, so I put a lot of that in my coffee. That's
He
what
puts
it is.
ginger in his coffee. Have you tried ginger infused coffee?
Can't say as I have.
I know you're a coffee connoisseur, right?
I am a coffee connoisseur. I'm a double C.
Double C.
Is, dude.
Also,
Yeah,
my cup
bro,
size.
ginger is a really, really good fucking seasoning to use. And I found out about cloves too, man. Cloves are like, dude, it is a super seasoning, bro. Like, it's
Super
got
seasoning.
tons of antioxidants. I mean, really, I guess like you would want it.
Jared is someone you want to take nutritional advice from, just like martial arts.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whole, you know, not as a seasoning, but yeah, little bit of something on my wall there.
He kills cockroaches with his bare hands sometimes during his videos.
Tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would want it definitely, you know, if you could as
Definitely doesn't
actual
scream
food.
living in squalor.
But seasonings are great too. I mean, they're still loaded with nutrients.
You guys heard about salt?
Nothing.
Yeah. And that other thing, pepper.
That's the actual.
It's a super seasoning.
Oh, you know, fucking BBCs. I'm just kidding, guys. But I'm sorry I had to. I just fucking the opening was there. You know what I'm saying?
You're incorrigible.
We already knew that, Jared. We already knew you like the big black ones. But seriously, guys, I guess that's really all I got, man. Again, I apologize. I haven't been boosting out a whole lot of content. I've just been working on my health. And also, it's been nice to know my haters are starving.
It shows.
They're not getting
His haters.
income revenue, I'm sure.
Yep.
You know, because I've actually got them trying to do desperate shit with me. Like, one of them pretended to be the guy that gave me a Nintendo Switch.
That's hilarious.
He wanted to...
Someone did give him a Nintendo Switch, but he never used it for gaming or anything. I've never even seen him play it. But some weirdo decided to give him a free Nintendo Switch. I thought he was, because he was like, dude, this guy's sending me a Switch. It's going to be amazing. And I was hoping it was going to be just literally like a light switch that he bought at a hardware store and sent it to him, but it was a real Nintendo Switch. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Asked for it back and said that he would give me webcam money with it. They're so desperate and sad. It is fucking hilarious, bro. And that's why I bring them up. It's just because it's all comedy gold, but... Anyways, guys, you already know what clowns I deal with. We don't need to get into that. So that's what I got for you on this video, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Peace. All right.
Jared, I'm going to be real sad when you kill yourself.
In Minecraft.
I'm going to be sad.
So, Scott, if you want to tell the people where to find your stuff, feel free to do that. I
will do that.
Probably got to pee soon.
I probably got to bounce actually.
Yeah.
So, and I've had to pee for about an hour. Listen to my podcast, The Worst Year of Our Lives. Find it at the regular podcast places. But since we're talking about YouTube subscriptions, go to youtube.com/@NotScottHenson and go subscribe there. And if you want to send a fella a bit of money to help with a giant vet bill recently, great. PayPal.me/NotScottHenson. It's not Scott Henson across the board. So put that name into various things and you'll find me. The YouTube, PayPal, Twitter, the works. But that's all the stuff.
All right, Scott. You have a good night. I'm gonna keep streaming. Everybody.
Too. Send Ben some cash.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna come back here in 5 minutes, and if it's not at 100%, I'm gonna do a genocide. But I'm not saying who, so it could be you. So be careful. So you better send that money. Anyway, thanks everybody. Thanks Ben.
Bye, Scott.
See y'all soon.
All right. So I'm gonna do some overtime here. We're gonna keep rolling here because I think we can get closer to the goal. We got over 10%. We're getting close to 15%. If anyone wants to start a tip train, feel free to do so. We have it pinned right there at the top of the chat. Let's check out. Let's do. Oh God, this shit. Here's some JJ like IP2 streamer stuff. Let's see what this is all about.
What's his name?
Maxwell.
Maxwell?
You need to shut that off.
Why?
Here's the reason why. They see you with the camera.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know who Do you work here? Yes, I do. They don't know who's on the other side of the camera. Okay? Somebody could follow them home and rob them. That's why we
They don't know where we are, though.
It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
You can't have that in here.
Okay.
Plus, it's the fairgrounds policy not to have video cameras.
Okay, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, you can't do that. Otherwise, I would let you do it.
Okay. All right, guys, we can't do it.
It's always the guy in the hover round.
I would love to live stream on TikTok right now, but I can't do it.
Wow, that's...
He does TikTok? What?
And I work for promotion.
Okay.
Yes, it
All right,
seems
we have to say
I must
bye.
assure you that there's a group of people watching that prevent exactly what you're afraid
I
of.
understand that, but you have to get their permission and everybody else's permission to do it.
Yes, the cops are watching too. The cops.
No, they're
that's
not.
fine. But You have to get everybody.
The cops are watching too.
Videotape their product, and a lot of them are going to see.
Come with me if you want.
What?
You come with me?
Where are you going?
Where are you going? He almost sounds like the way like a robot or something. Where are you going?
What's your number?
One moment.
I'm not cutting
Goodbye.
you off. Bye.
Safe travels.
You are a model, ain't you? Hot model. She's a hot model.
Look, I'm just captivated by your smile.
And your beauty.
Huh?
My sister.
Goodbye, everybody.
I'm gonna make a smile for you guys. Come on, John.
Farewell, amigo.
Oh boy.
John,
He's a little
Wow.
shy.
John,
Okay.
But yeah, he's like,
See you
he's
guys
like
later.
20.
you're gonna smile before I leave. Smile. What's gonna make you smile? Smile.
Are you
It'd be awesome to do that together.
Oh, no.
There's like the grumpy guy on the beach, like walk away.
I was waiting for you.
Are you flirting with her?
Who?
Because you said something like, when I gaze in your eyes, it's like I'm like refreshed or some weird thing like that.
What are you talking
Oh God, he's getting in trouble.
about?
It's just like weird. And like that girl asked you if you wanted to go back with her. Like, I'm pregnant.
Oh, yeah, she's pregnant now.
We need a towel.
She threw a drink on him.
I'm going to continue to clean this place up.
I'm in love with Elon Musk.
Please excuse me. Why would she do that?
Why would you do that?
Why did you throw water on me?
No, you're pissing me the fuck off right now.
Wait.
No, get away. You literally asked for her number. I'm literally gonna be like those people that steal your phone. You're like just over the, like, I don't know.
Where did you do
literally
that?
asked for her number, and then she asked if she wants to go back with you, and it's just like weird.
That's why I didn't reply. I was just
You
like,
didn't mention me being pregnant like once.
yes, I did. I said, you're my baby mama.
Okay, that doesn't mean anything. They don't know what that means.
I've met him like twice, I think, and he does really talk like that.
No.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Everything's okay. I love you.
Stop. Okay.
They were seeking to see something like an emotional
No, they were all
response. They could
flirting
clearly
with you.
see
They're
how much I
being
love
so
you.
Weird. It's weird, and you're doing it on your live in front of everyone while I'm
They're
like,
seeking an emotional response from me, maybe as a joke too, but it seemed like there was something really clear about it, and clearly they could see how much I love you and that
Well,
I
I don't
speak about
see
you
it.
being pregnant,
Okay.
and how I would like to nurture you and support you,
I'd like to nurture you and support you.
and everything else about faith and
This is JJ.
I'm
striving
sorry.
for the Lord.
I'm sorry, Abe. I don't really see it. They might see it, but I don't really see it because that doesn't make me feel loved when like you do shit like that. I don't know. It's fucking weird, and you play it off like it's no big deal.
I think his butthole was fingered by Andy Dick or something.
Are you scripting right now, or are you actually
No,
being
I'm
serious?
freaking actually serious. Like my heart rate. You want to feel it?
You've never thrown a drink in my
Yeah,
face?
because I'm actually pissed.
May I hug you?
May I hug you?
And you've been drinking. Oh. I really just came to pick you up. But I don't really want to pick you up anymore. Maybe you should sleep at the beach with these people. Because
Let's just go to 7-Eleven, honestly.
just stop, please. I'm not joking around with you. Like, you actually trigger me. Where's Abe?
Baby.
Okay, can you stop touching me like that? Like, seriously.
There's so many people that need assistance here.
Okay, you could stay and help them. I came to pick
Freaking
you
me
up.
out. Can you please take this from me?
No, I'm not
Please.
gonna be your little
He used to have really long hair, and then
Just
he
for a
cut
second,
it.
just for a second.
Just for a second.
Please.
Just for a second.
Baby.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm
like
not
your
gonna
camera
freaking
bitch.
hold it.
I'm sure those people.
Bring it all this room right now. Hold the fucking stream right now. Hold the stream. Hold the stream right now.
Stop.
This guy is a creepy weirdo. but yet so funny. Ever since you said he sounds like iRobot, I can't unhear it. I'm
Herbs
kind of
are
laugher.
Thank you so much. So we're half of 1% away from 15%. And I'm trying to keep it rolling because I gotta keep it rolling here. This is the first show of the week, but we gotta try to move the dials a little bit here. I got good news because I went. For those of you who weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I went to the doctor today. I got 2 vaccines. I got the COVID vaccine in one shoulder, and I got the flu vaccine in the other shoulder. And both of my shoulders are really crazy. They're really crazy sore right now. And then they took a bunch of blood out of me too. I just got my blood work back. I have on my phone, I have the app for my doctor, and they sent back my lab results. And it does appear that finally, for the first time in years, my cholesterol is under control. Like, my cholesterol is good. It's all within normal levels. My triglycerides are good. It's amazing. Yeah, my cholesterol, because I had a lipoprotein panel done earlier today, and I'm looking at all the results right now. Oh, I don't have, I don't eat a lot of pizza, and usually when I eat pizza, I make it myself.
No, I just want to be with my friend because he actually makes me feel good.
You guys are freaking...
Can you leave me alone?
You guys pulled up on me, dude.
Yeah, to pick you up, but then you freaking trigger me by being all weird with those freaking women. Don't, Devin, you have to understand
Huh? Oh, shit. His real name got
personal
used.
boundaries and personal bubbles in these situations. Seriously. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. It doesn't make me feel freaking good.
You know that I love you?
It doesn't seem like you do in those situations, okay?
But it's clear that I do love you so much.
It's clear that I love you so much.
To who?
I express to you every day my deepest love for you all the time.
Devin, well, your actions speak louder than words. When you ask for a woman's numbers and she's clearly flirting with you and multiple women are saying they're
What time is it? What time is it? Is it our anniversary right now?
It's just embarrassing. I'm with my friend and you're not letting me.
Wait.
It's just I don't want to
It's about to be our anniversary, dude.
Huh?
Wait.
It's about to be our anniversary, dude.
You know how much I love you?
Do you know how much I love you?
Can you please hold this? I would like to confess my love for you.
No, are you doing it for me or for your fucking...
It's not confess, it's profess. You would like to profess your love.
stream? Because otherwise you wouldn't be doing it for the camera.
There's no separation, it's totally coherent. Please.
Sorry, I don't mean to be dramatic on your freaking stream. It's just genuinely triggering. It's just weird. I hope people know that I would be reacting like this even if you were off stream. And it's I'm genuinely trying to work on my reactions, but it's just when somebody's stepping over the freaking line, it's just not good.
Is their baby just gonna come out? I would be really worried that the baby is gonna end up talking like him. I don't know. Hello, Mom. I would like for you to make me some food,
I
please.
have to go. I'm sorry.
Thanks for reducing again. We were supposed to hang out with Abe, okay? But I really...
Don't freaking say that. Abe just... pick who you want to hang out with. You were clearly
all of
hanging out
us
with
together,
a group of
like I
people.
said, can you please hit up Abe so we can all hang out together, because we've been talking about hanging out, and then this became a reduction.
I know, but you were hanging out with other people. Whatever, it doesn't matter. If maybe Abe wants to hang out with you, I don't know. But I'm gonna just take a few deep breaths alone. to center myself, okay?
Where are you going?
I just don't worry about it. I don't want to I want you guys to just hang out.
Mom, will you please fill my bottle with nourishments?
What do you mean, don't worry about it?
I'm not leaving or anything. I'm just going to be alone. I just need to
Let's walk you to your car.
No.
5 cents $2 JJ. Keep standing on business. Don't let her reduce.
I love you. Don't follow me. Okay? Just enjoy your time with Abe for a few
She's
Look.
D-O-N-E done.
I realize that, you're going through something.
No, Devin, you're not gonna gaslight me into thinking that what I'm feeling isn't something real.
But I don't want you to murder me in my sleep.
I don't want to. I'm not.
You better not.
Just enjoy your time with Abe, okay? I just want to walk to my car. It's this way. Just stop following me. This is how you make people feel when they get uncomfortable in your stream.
I want to walk you to your car.
I don't want you to walk.
I want to
my
walk
car.
you
It's
to
right
your
here. I
car.
walk myself there, and you're making. It's like Abe is getting uncomfortable.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think this is happening? Let's
No,
just
it's
really take a step back and
Stop following me. Seriously.
baby, I'm not trying to freaking be crazy on you
Stop,
right
you're
now, but I want to walk you safely to your cars. There's so many homeless people.
5 cents $2. Let her beat the shit out of you.
Huh?
She will be happy.
Is that what you want to do?
Is that what you want to do?
But it doesn't matter.
I just want to get a space. I just want to get space alone, okay? Just enjoy your time with Abe.
I understand that you want space, but I don't want to respect that, but you need to get to your car safely.
It's right there. It's literally right there.
Your neck appears to be malformed.
I see it.
I don't.
It's right there.
It's not there.
It is. It's right there behind me. Okay, you could see my car. You could just watch me from here, okay? I don't want to be on stream going in my car.
I need to grab something from my backpack.
So that's only okay.
Are you going to ask if that's the only reason?
Probably is.
You have to see that I love you really deeply, especially
Devin,
when I'm
you do
constantly
those things,
expressing
it
it.
doesn't feel like you do.
Maybe
I would never
dude,
fucking
I really
do that.
need you to know.
I don't get
Understand,
it.
there's something, a little bit of it.
Okay, I can't wait for my family to see this one.
Look, even when your family watches
She met him while he was doing this, so she knew what he did.
the clips of all of these streams, they understand that we have a deafening love. They see that our
We have a deafening love.
Devin, stop feeding me bullshit.
It's
Just
not.
Stop.
What do you mean? Look.
Just stop. Do
Are you
have-
gonna?
Okay.
Do you trust that I love you?
No, I don't trust. It doesn't feel good to me when you freaking.
Woe sent $3. Imagine being Reese, the stinky trust fund rich girl who likes to play as a broke homeless for fun. I hope somebody strangles you and shows
Oh my god. So the donos are
you
just
what
toxic.
struggle is all about. You ugly ripped out doll hairhead, Doberman face, stick skank, trash.
Until it's our 1 year anniversary.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I just don't think this lifestyle is healthy for me.
What lifestyle? We can be happy.
You're happy, but I'm clearly not happy, Devin. I'm clearly not happy in this situation. I came here really excited to hang out with you and Abe and stream with you, but it was just really triggering. And now my friend is walking around alone, and it's not fair for Abe.
Well, I think you might be able to process this correctly. Listen,
I think you might be able to process this
we're here
correctly.
together in this most intimate way.
I just feel sometimes you don't understand that it's not I don't know. Maybe I just shouldn't speak right now because I'm not thinking very clearly, and I just need a minute to balance my emotions. I also this is on the internet, and this is embarrassing. I don't like to have this stuff about me on the internet.
Maybe we should go home, enjoy a meal, and then go to sleep.
I just feel so embarrassed.
Because when we wake up, we're gonna go to the beach, collect artifacts from the
Tomorrow's
ground.
Artifacts.
Monday.
Yeah.
Collect artifacts from the
We're gonna go to
ground.
the beach, collect
Could you?
Both of us.
I can't tomorrow.
In the early morning, we'll collect artifacts and then make jewelry all day.
Guys, I'm really sorry I overreacted. I'm really not trying to script or like be dramatic. It's just like really triggering sometimes because like
Ha! We'll practice our bow staff skills. Is he kind of Napoleon
I read
Dynamite-ish?
the chat and like
You're a strong woman in front of the chat.
it's just like triggering because it's like you're right down the street and you're like clearly flirting and being like sweetiness with like other girls even though they're like drunk and like I shouldn't be jealous of those women like but it's more just like the things that you'll be like you really like touch the fine bound like you really like tickle like the boundary and it's like it's
He
just
tickles the boundary.
like not cool because I respect those boundaries in our relationship. It's just like and you're doing it in front of people on the stream and people are even saying it and it's like
I don't mean to like
it's just
imply anything to these women.
Okay, Devin, well what do you expect?
I mean, like I saw that maybe she was kind of like
don't play
like saying
dumb.
something. She was like saying something, but I wasn't feeding into it.
They were both freaking
See, you notice how it's his act is kind of changing a little bit. He's breaking character right here at this point.
being weird. And you're like playing stupid. You're not stupid. Stop playing freaking stupid.
Tickle the
The act
boundary.
is freaking done.
No, listen, you can feel free to feel secure about our relationship. you see.
No, Devin, that stuff doesn't make me feel secure no matter what you say because
Because
actions speak louder than words. And those
really-
actions don't make me feel secure.
I really deeply love you.
I know, Devin, but that doesn't mean that you would stop doing those things.
The
I don't know.
phantasmagoria of the chat and the flashing imagery, when it pierces into
Taking
your
off my
mind,
band-aids from my
I know
injections earlier.
that you are like
Devin, but
standing
you're-
strongly as a woman, and you're like really moving forward and pushing forward.
I know he's doing a character, but I met him and he doesn't break the character easily because he'll do it a lot.
It's just like really embarrassing because I really didn't want to freaking make it like be dramatic and like look hormonal and stuff like on the stream. Like I was really just coming to have a good time. It's like annoying.
She threw a drink on him.
And I was like really excited to meet those people. And then like as soon as I left, they're being all weird and like flirting with you. And you're like flirting back.
Dude.
And it's like weird. They're fucking homeless. Like why are you flirting with homeless people?
I'm not flirting with them.
You literally got her number.
No, it's not like that.
And she was freaking asking you if you wanted to go back with her as you were asking for her number. Like,
Yeah,
it was
right.
pretty clearly like that.
You're right. Yeah, right. I'm gonna go. Dude, that's
It's
like
still like the idea of you like messing with the idea of that happening.
no, nobody's.
Like-
Wow, sent $3 triggering. Triggering?
Huh?
Triggering? Reset your meat flaps up. You're clearly a manipulative, horrible haircut having.
Horrible haircut
spoiled
having.
rich kid weasel. You're the kind of person. There's nothing authentic about you, ex.
These people don't even deserve to see me being vulnerable like this. They're such fucking
Dude,
dicks.
dude.
Just get out. You mean?
Dude, baby.
No.
You know how much I love you, you know.
He should end the stream though.
They're just freaking playing around. Horsing
I
around.
just don't want to. I don't want this to be your content. I don't want.
No,
me
I know.
trying to be like,
We should go home and take it, like, enjoy a meal, and then go to sleep.
Okay, but can you go hang out with Abe?
Reese, you aren't being dramatic. You are totally right. Sent $3. You need to
Ah.
express your thoughts more often like this. JJ is known for flirting with many girls he used to smash all the girls on the RV. Your intuition is
Oh my
correct,
God.
Reese. Reese, we are here for you to support you. JJ is using you for her money.
Wow. Oh my God.
Especially you.
No.
You literally sleep with homeless girls all the time. Just get out, please.
What do you mean?
I just really want.
I think she might be talking about Gucci.
What are you talking about?
You've slept with people that are borderline homeless.
When did you?
Why are you doing that? I was in bed. I came here to pick you up.
Let's go back. Let's go back home.
No, you wanted to hang out with Abe. Like, Abe literally came here to meet with you.
We'll meet up with Abe in a couple of days.
No, I need to drop Abe off at his house.
All right, then we'll drop him off. Because we should go home and go to sleep.
Okay, I just want breath alone. So can you please just go hang out with Abe? I came to the car.
This car, yeah, 100% this conversation should have been private. Yes, he should have stopped the stream a long time ago, but I guess that, I mean, like, I'm not I'm not a popular IRL streamer, and he is, so this is what you do, I guess. You expose the drama in your life, if it happens. I don't know.
Walk me to the car so I can have a breath alone. So can you please go hang out with Abe as I just take a deep breath, because I'm going to be driving, and I just...
JJS Flying Kick sent $3. I can't wait for Papa Greeny to clip this. I just tuned in, but it must have been good. We love you, Reese.
I didn't think, like, I was going to be hormonal while being pregnant, but, like, a lot of things come up. And it's like, JJ is, like, my partner in this, and sometimes it doesn't feel, like, so secure. So... thank you for being nice. But I really came here to get like some space in my car and like breathe a sec before I'm like driving, so
okay. We're gonna give you a bit of time. Baby. You know how much I love you?
You just said you were gonna give her time. Time to go, dude.
There's no look, there's no worries, dude. Dude, honestly, there's nothing for you to be worried about.
For you, there's no worries, but for me, there's worries coming up. I'm sorry. I wish there weren't. Like, I'm not an actress. I've never been able to act in my life. So, like, I don't know.
Give me a little kiss, baby.
No, Devin, I'm not going to give you a kiss right now. Okay. Just because it's mid.
Well, she gave him pretty easily to that. All right. Yeah, roll up the window and leave. Time to leave.
Okay, be right back.
God, that would have sucked to be his friend that sat there and waited while this shit was going on.
Hello? Yes.
Here's more of him.
On the computer. My name is Wesley Sayre. They have a wire in my ear and a military chip in my leg.
What, really?
And Russia knows, and Russia has followed this case for 11 years. I'm getting killed. I'm getting killed.
It's okay. You're safe around me. I'm here to secure the street network, and maybe you're within the path of that, whatever that looks like. I must say it's really clear that we're together right now, or at least it appears to be this way.
Somebody robbed me recently. They took the crown from my tooth. It's $1,000 crown. I can't get any dentist.
Oh, is that it? Oh, okay. Huh. I would have liked that. That was a very short clip. I would have liked to know where that would have went, but you know, it is what it is, tubes. Everyone, please like the stream if you haven't already. If you're here just recently, how about helping me get to 15%? 15%. To get a good start to the week. You know, I'm probably going to end up streaming tomorrow too. So maybe earlier in the day or something. That's crazy that they saw someone, assuming this woman's story is true. You see someone with a gold crown and you punch him in the mouth and steal it. Better not go live, Ben. Oh my God. I just saw a design for the new Actual Mania Undisputed Heavyweight Championship belt. And it looks awesome. Damn. I guess we'll have to see how that yeah, it looks amazing. Cool side plates and everything. Because we're doing title unification at the end of this month. We're actually having the booking committee on Thursday night. So everyone who watches Actual Mania, watches Actual Mania, you should check out the booking committee that's coming up on Thursday night after the DP episode. And Jeff's actually going to be on that episode, so the commissioner will, for the first time ever, the commissioner will be at the booking committee. So that's interesting. On Thursday night. We've got a lot to check out. I've got a lot of more videos, but maybe I'll just save them for tomorrow. If we can't get to 15%, I'll probably just try like an earlier stream tomorrow or something. I did have 2 vaccines today, and I am starting to feel, like one of them was the flu vaccine. I do have like a little bit of that feeling you get when you first get it, feel a little weird when my arms are getting sore. The nanobots. No. Nope, only GoBots. I was injected with GoBots. Here it is. So it's YouTube / not Scott Henson. That's Scott's channel. Here it is. I just put it in the chat. It's easy to find. Because he says it's not him when it actually is him. I've had some really good Mondays here. For a while, Tuesdays were really bad. So I was like, oh, let me do some more Mondays. Today was okay. I mean, it was the first night and we got 14%. That's not bad, but I'd like to get a lot further. So I'm probably going to end up streaming tomorrow at some point, maybe earlier in the day.
For Ben's well-being.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, there we go. We're at 15. That's helpful. And that's good. Let's check out. You know what? I'll save it for tomorrow, and I'll get up early and plan a stream. I think we'll do that. So I think that's it for tonight's show. Thank you guys for hanging out. And you'll probably see me at some point tomorrow, so keep an eye out. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure it's set to the bell and always or whatever the fuck it is. And I will see you next time. Have a good one. See you next time.